Yo, what up, everybody? We had a few people to come on. Oh, shit. Dak Delusional already commented. What up, Dak Delusional? Dak is the greatest ever now. Or you're a hater, Dak Slurpees. Yeah. Yeah, he's the greatest. But they can't forget about that run game with Javonte Williams. J-Dub getting busy. And that's what it's going to take for Dak Prescott to succeed. And he's taking advantage of it. Yeah. Sports 78. What's up, bro? Hey, I called it. Cowboys blow out the Carolina win. You did say 2-0. Sure did yesterday. You sure did. We did what we were supposed to do. We supposed to blow out the Jets, and that's what we did. And that's what I'm good with. I'm good all across the board. Our defense feeling themselves now. They got 5 sacks and a turnover. Yeah. Yeah, it was good to see that Sam Byrne got that concussion, so he wasn't in there. And then Hooker got hurt, so we had Wanye Thomas back there at safety. Yeah. I think we need to roll with that lineup. Nealon wasn't playing. Yeah. Back then, Clowney was balling. Fowler was balling. Yeah. Everybody did their thing, bro, on that D line. Don't is it Fowler? Somebody got more sacks than who was that on our team? Somebody on our team got more sacks than your boy. Somebody, I think it's Fowler got more sacks than Parsons. Hold on, let me adjust it. This shit fucking. Yeah, this shit fucking. Let me get this shit. That's good enough. Fuck it. We just roll with it like that. Yeah, fuck it. Sport 78. Sanborn should retire and spend time with his family. Exactly. Yeah. DJ, what's up, DJ? These are the games the Cowboys are supposed to win. That 4 TDs, but really 3 of them was dump off. Defense looked good today. Exactly. We just need him to manage the game, DJ. That's it. Don't make no mistakes. The last 2 games, he had no turnovers. This is how we need him to play. This is no turnovers, bro. If we could get this guy to play games with no turnovers, bet. Sports 78. James Houston was more. Okay, James Houston got more sacks than Michael. Yeah. I knew somebody on our team got more sacks than this guy. They hyping him up, talking about we gonna need him. Our defense sucks because he ain't on the team. Man, bullshit. Then we got 2 first-round draft picks. Shit, if you look at it, Kenny Clark got just as many sacks as Parsons do. They're gonna give his ass that sack against us, man. Please. Fuck out of here with that. 805 I'm not impressed at all. I feel you. I'm looking at it. We did what we were supposed to do. We did what we were supposed to do. Even though our record showed, I think we should be a little bit better than 1-2. Now we 2-2-1. But shit, the Jets was 0-7. I mean 0-4. We did to them what we were supposed to do. So I feel you on that 805. Dak delusional. All I'm hearing is Dak beat Jets offensive line and Javonte Williams said the Cowboys. Yeah, man. Had that, what was that, a 43-yard run right before half and put us in position to score. Hit. I'm looking at the highlights now. They're showing it right now. Yep. See, I made a video about Javonte Williams yesterday. A lot of people didn't check it out, but he was the reason why Dak is playing like he playing, bro. We can play action with this run game, throw deep to Pickens, to CD. CD ain't been playing, but yeah, Flournoy, he balled. I've been saying people have been trying to kick Flournoy and Brooks and Tolbert off the team, but I'm like, nah, those guys are good. Dak just need to be able to damn use their ass. He's top 5 elite, runner up the MVP, second team All Pro. He need to be able to spread the ball around. Shit. Sport if defense ends up being middle of the pack, this could be a 10 to 11 win team. It's possible if our defense play like that continuously. I saw 6 wins, so if our defense can play like they did today, because the Jets had a healthy offensive line. They said their offensive line had been playing stout throughout the season. So I don't want to hear shit about we went up against, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was on 4, but they had some. They was healthy. We wasn't healthy. We weren't healthy on defense or offense. So gotta give credit to the Cowboys. They took care of business like they was supposed to, even though they was injured too. DJ, they gonna give Dak all the credit, but Williams, the real, yup, he the real MVP. J Dub is the real MVP, bro. Good shit, DJ. Yes, sir. J Dub is the real MVP right now, bro. Because Dak is successful because of this running game, which I've been preaching since goddamn Shotty was hired. If we, and the only thing I was kind of hesitant on Javonte Williams was that injury he had with Denver, but I knew he could play good. I knew he was a good running back. My thing was he going to, you know, be physically over that injury, psychologically over that injury, and it's showing. He's checked both those boxes. He's running that rock. Hell yeah. The sport. How about Pickens getting that 43-yard TD on Sauce Gardner? Yeah, they was talking shit that uh he was locking up Pickens. But shit, if you got to remember, Pickens used to play for Pittsburgh, so he played against. I mean, I know they won the same division, but he played the Jets a couple times, a few times with Pittsburgh. So so I knew Sauce Gardner. They was familiar with each other, but Pickens got it when it was supposed to be got. And he did his job. Shit. Flournoy was the one that went over 100 yards. And people talking about getting Flournoy off the team. I'm like, nah, bro. We got some good receivers. Dak had good. That's what I was saying. Goddamn, even though Cooper Rush didn't do so good with Baltimore, but when he was playing and he was hitting Flournoy, he was hitting Mingo. Might be a different offense he up under with Baltimore right now, but when he was under the offense with the Cowboys, he was hitting Flournoy, he was hitting Mingo, he was hitting Brooks, he was hitting Tolbert, he was hitting Turpin. So I'm saying those guys are good, man. Dak just got to stop being a one-read quarterback and looking for CD all the goddamn time. The sport, Florida has some serious yeah. Nice to see a wide receiver break some damn tackles. Facts. Dak to lose a CD missing is forcing Dak to go through his reads. Yep, and that's what I've been saying, bro. Those guys we had, it was receivers. They talking about they need to be going on, man. Dak just need to improve on goddamn reading the defense, going through his progressions, and you will see those receivers flourish. Yeah, I'm saying like CD being out, it's a good and a bad thing, but right now, you know what I'm saying, it's working for the better because these other receivers, Dak he's forced, he got to. And with this run game, Dak delusional is giving him those opportunities to be able to go to his 1, 2, 3 read, at least his third read. He been stuck on this first read with CD so goddamn long. Hell yeah. DJ, it's obvious that the Cowboys are forcing Dak stats to look good, kept him in the game when blowing out the Jet. Should just kept running the ball with Williams later. Yeah, man, I was wondering why they were still passing the ball. We was up 30-30. I mean 30-3, bro. Why the fuck was they still throwing the ball with Dak? We should have been running that rock, man. Continuously pound that goddamn ball, take that clock out. You see, they still enamored with thinking that Dak is one of those guys. He's only playing good right now up until what they think he's supposed to be playing because of the run game. I'm telling you, when they put the ball in Dak hands, we went in 3 and out in the third quarter. We didn't run the ball the first 2 series we had coming out of halftime. We went 3 and out both 2 series because they put the ball in Dak's hand when we should have been running that thing. They're gonna find out. They gonna find out the hard way. They keep thinking Dak is that dude. You better stick to his positives, and that's running the ball and put him in play action. That's what's gonna have this offense succeeding. The sport. I like that we're getting Carolina coming off that comeback win. I think we handled Carolina by 10 to 14 points. Yeah, we the better team. We the better team. Damn, I had Miami as my defense too going up against them. Got them down Carolina Panthers. Where we play them at the sport? We play them at home or in Carolina? Hawk, what up, Hawk? What up, JB? Didn't see the game and I'm still not impressed. All I can say, Hawk, is we did what we were supposed to do. We beat an inferior team. They whooped their ass. On to the next game. Let that be consistent. Keep that run game going and see how far it carries us. Right now, 2-2-1. Let's go. The sport. Aaron Glenn competing with Jared Mayo for worst HC within the past 10 years. Man, they are so undisciplined, the Jets, man. You know what I'm saying? They are so fucking undisciplined. I don't know what it is, man. Because I think Glenn would be a good coach, man. But something's going on with them. They are just not disciplined. They made too many penalties or something, bro. I don't know what the fuck it is, man. Because they got good players, man. I think. Okay, at Carolina. Now Carolina be a different team at home, bro. I got to give them credit, but they'll fight to the end at home. They're a good home team right now. I don't know their record, but the last couple games I seen, they won. They smacked the Falcons at home. Hell, the game they played, this game right here when they at home, when they came back and beat Miami. No, I think that was in Miami. I wasn't really paying attention. I think it might have been in Miami. The sport. Very impressive that they have 4 O-line starters down today and did what they did. Clayton Adams needs to get. Yeah, I was saying that too. I was saying in my last live sport, Clayton Adams, bro. Who was our O-line coach? I forgot who our O-line coach. Him, Clayton Adams, and Shotty. They doing their thing, bro. I got to give those boys some credit. And Shotty doing that shit, bro. I'm seeing different. He calling some hell of a plays, bro. I'm seeing different motions and little RPO, not too much, but he mixing it up a little bit, misdirection and shit on the offense. I'm like, okay, Shotty, okay, he calling some good games. I gotta give Shotty some credit. Him, Clayton Adams, damn, who was our offensive line coach? I forgot who it was, but they balling. I gotta give him some credit. King David song, what up, King David? I'm like the real fans. I'm waiting to the playoffs for my Dallas being stopped by in the cheese 6 years. Yeah, I'm waiting for the playoffs too, bro. Don't get me wrong. I'm giving them credit one game at a time. But I'm still waiting to see if they can put that shit together and carry us to an NFC championship game. Yeah. Don't get me wrong now. Shit, I ain't jumping off a cliff celebrating goddamn like we done did something. Because we done played like this plenty times in the regular season and goddamn pole when it matters. The sport O-line coach is Connor Riley. Okay, Connor Riley. Okay. Well, he was a minute. Was he? No. Wait, who was that with who was used to coach Deuce Vaughn? What school they? What was that, man? I don't know why I'm trying to say Minnesota. I don't know it wasn't Minnesota College. Shit, what the fuck? Kansas? What was it? Kansas State? Clayton Adams. What? I can't remember. One of them two, but Connor Riley, Clayton Adams, and goddamn Shotty. They doing their thing, bro. They doing their thing. Riley was the OC for Kansas State. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, he was the OC. Now he offensive. He he's the O line coach, and Clayton Adams. He was with Arizona as offensive coordinator. Okay, yeah. They doing their thing, bro. Because we got starters out, in and out. That run game to me, bro. J Dub lighting that shit up, like I was saying, man. See, they hollering goddamn Dak MVP. And when we got Javonte Williams running that ball, because they was crying about us not having a running game for Dak Prescott. Now they doing the same thing with Javonte Williams as they was doing with Zeke. When Zeke was running that rock and Dak was balling, it was because of Zeke. But see, they was putting it all and saying it was Dak. You know what I'm saying? See, the same thing. The same shit going on right now. The same bullshit. They need to give credit to Javonte Williams. That's why I made my video yesterday, man. I'm saying this is why Dak is playing good. Because of Javonte Williams in this running game. That man is running that goddamn rock, bro. Got another touchdown again. We'll see by the end of the day. I think he might be in top 5 in rushing TDs and yards. King David. All I want is at least a championship game. By a game, not even to go to the bowl, at least a championship. That would be an accomplishment. Even a real hater got to admit, especially with the defense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, King David. We at least get to an NFC championship game. You know, I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. But if we could get Overshown back healthy on the defense and our corners get, together, leave Wanye Thomas out there with Wilson, Buck Hooker, you know what I'm saying? Get Sandberg ass off the field. We got James out there playing and goddamn Houston. Goddamn, bro. We get CD back with this run game. Woo-hoo. Dak spreading that ball to all the receivers. Turpin go down. Flournoy steps up. Tober made a big catch last week. It's a lot to look good for our offense and what the coach is doing, man. But we got to see how long they can string these wins together. Because my bottom line, we got to get to the NFC Championship game. Period. The sport, bro. If Jason Garrett was the AC for this game, they probably don't score a team. But at least Jason Garrett did run the ball, though. I gotta give him that credit. He ran that rock. And I'm liking how Shouty calling the run game, that scheme in their run game, man. I mean, hey, man, what? They doing some things, bro. Shouty calling some play. They got different plays up in that playbook, man. I'm seeing some different shit. I'm seeing some different shit in that run game. You know what I'm saying? That to me, that's the big thing of our success on offense is this run game. Mm-hmm. The sport, all of a sudden, you might have a legit 1-2 punch with Javonte and Blue. Yeah, let Blue get some more reps under his belt. I know Javonte, he our leader, bro. He our leader at the running back position right now. It's just who's gonna be next, you know what I'm saying, to give him a breather. You know what I'm saying? Keep them chains moving. He's a chain mover, bro. He moves the chains. That damn J Dub moves them chains, bro. He runs hard. Got another touchdown today. DJ, they never gave Zeke his credit. That shouldn't haven't won a rookie. Yeah, man. And you see it now, DJ. You see it now with Javonte balling. It's taking a lot of pressure off of Dak, and he's being successful. But see, they won't look at it like that. Oh, he's amazing. Dak is doing what he's supposed to do, though, bro. To me, in my opinion, that's why I'm not really like surprised when he has a run game when he plays good, because that's when he plays his best. When he have a hellified run game, bro. Hold on, let me see what Javonte ran for today. Hold on, let me see. I got the stats. Let me see if I can pull them up on this shit real quick. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Javonte Williams, 16 carries for 135 yards and a touchdown. This dude damn near averaging almost 9 yards a carry, bro. That got loose a little bit, 7 for 28. Mm-hmm. But it's Javonte Williams. He's the man that running that rock. This is allowing Dak to be mistake free. No picks. This is allowing him to play mistake free football, bro. This is when he at his best, and this is what they need to capitalize on in this offense. Running that damn ball. That's what they need to capitalize on. For real. That delusion, yep. Like in 2016, Fool's Gold, this offensive line and the run game. And the offensive line playing good with backups. That's why we got to give credit to Clayton Adams. Shit. And goddamn Shouty. Clayton Adams, Riley, and Shouty, man, they doing their thing, man, with injuries and everything. Just Shouty just need to keep prioritizing that run. He kind of tripped me out when we came out in that second half, and we already up by 20 plus points, and he's still throwing it with Dak. Man, run that goddamn ball. Fuck is you doing? And any mistake could have happened doing the shit like that, man. That's the only kind of criticism I give to Shotty. You need to stick to the high hand. You need to stick to what's winning. We running the ball. We up by 20 plus. Keep running that shit. There's no need for us to be throwing the ball. No need. That could have got sacked, got hurt, knocked out the game, fumble, pick up, they score. Anything could have happened, bro. Sport. If you want to play so much zone on defense, you need speed at linebacker. Hopefully Sam Warren doesn't see this field again. Right. Exactly. Who we had? Clark in there? Who we had a linebacker replacing him in the sport? Because it looked like our linebacker play was better. Our DN play was better. We didn't have Nealon in there. DJ, I'm not hyping the Cowboys. I'm not delusional like some of these fans, but they took care of business today. Dak needs to take the Cowboys to the NFC Championship game. I'm done with this, with his area. Yeah, they did their job, bro. They did what they're supposed to do. It's nothing for us to be celebrating. This next game. It's on us just worrying about what we got to do against Carolina right now. It ain't shit we need to celebrate. It ain't nothing. It shouldn't even be like a bunch of videos about what we did to goddamn, the Jets. It should be, we should just be going on the game plan for Carolina. That's it. Ain't shit we need to brag about, talk about, hype up. None of that shit. What we got? What's the next step on beating Carolina? That's it. King David, knock on wood with the run game. Dude told that boy, not only that, you got to put a grown man hitting, not all that basic tackling. Got to put that grown man hit, even if it seems like it's a basic. He's strong. Yeah, just got to keep pounding that rock and play physical football. That's what I was kind of seeing out of the Cowboys on the offensive line and the defense. They were playing some physical football. King David, and that's another thing. That finally using his damn legs. Last year he had running time like this, and he took sacks. Facts. That's facts. Sure did. The sport. You think Jerry is scared to pay a running back like Javante? I feel like Zeke burned him with the second contract, and they're hesitant now. I don't know though. I know Javante playing good, but I don't think he's gonna try to break the bank with contract if they want to sign him to a new deal. I don't think so. I don't think a contract with Javante will hurt us because I don't think it's gonna be like some extraordinary contract like Zeke got. You feel me? I don't. I think it's gonna be a good contract that'll work out for him and the Cowboys if they decide to bring him back and sign him again. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be too bad. Plus, we got 2 first-round pick, and we got like 20 something plus mil back onto our cap. We got there getting rid of Parsons. That bum. Well, I'm so glad Jerry did that shit. He requested that trade. I'm like, Jerry, honor that shit. Trade his ass, goddamn. Shit, the sport. Shamar James and they had Bell. Okay. Yeah, the defense look a lot fucking better. Yeah. Yeah, I seen Shamar. Yeah, he was number 50. Yeah, he was flashing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He a rookie. Yeah, rookie Shamar James, DJ had 15. Yeah. And Sanborn running with them cinder blocks on his feet. Only reason why he was getting a lot of tackles because they was coming right at his ass. He had no choice but to make a damn tackle. But when you mess up a play by speed and recognizing play and shutting that shit down, that's a difference in the 15 tackles what Shamar James had. But they weren't really getting shit on offense with the defense we had out there today. Yeah, man, them gonna be some good things by Nealon being out and goddamn Hooker being out and Sanborn being out. Man, goddamn Eberflus, he better recognize that shit and see what the players out there doing and maximize them players who's making plays, bro. That's gonna make this defense better. If he want to play fucking favoritism and goddamn, that's my guy and put him out there because that's my guy, that's gonna fuck us up. King David, man, Dallas used to have that bad half. Oh, hold up. Dallas used to have the bad half something a team can't stop or adjust to and start going on a Madden play sheet. True. True. But hold on, I want to look at these stats again one more good time. Yeah. Dak went 18 for 29, 237. He right in that area when I talk about passes. From about 28, from 25 to 30. You see what a healthy, good run game would do for this guy. He don't have to throw over 30 passes. That means less picks. And he maximized that shit with 4 tubs. This is the type of play you expect consistently from your $60 million motherfucking quarterback who's been in the league for 10 years, who they brag about his second team all pro and runner up the fucking MVP. This is what you're supposed to consistently do, bro. Otherwise, you wouldn't be getting that flat. Now, we all know this has got done regular season. He's seen that, but this is the type of shit we like to see you do and then translate that shit into games where it matters most, like the playoffs. That's why a lot of people sitting back waiting. Okay, we'll see. You ball now, we'll see. Let's see what them playoffs gonna do, huh? That's what people really waiting on. Shit. In the defense, yeah, Shamar James, 15 tackles. Wanye Thomas, 15 tackles. Shamar James had 8 solo. Wanye Thomas had 5 solo. Man, our defense was wrecking shop, bro. We had a fumble, 5 sacks. We had 5 sacks in that bitch. Yes, sir. And that was against a good offensive line. Coming into that game, they was praising the Jets' offensive line. Huh? Solomon Thomas had let me see. Dante Fowler had a sack. Kenny Clark had half a sack. Osa, he finally stepped up, the $20 million man. He got a sack. Sam Williams had a sack. James Houston, a sack and a half. So he must have paired that. Yeah, he paired that half with Kenny Clark. I think Kenny Clark should have about 2. Can I pull his shit up? I know on half a sack they didn't give him. Yeah, see, he should have 2 sacks right now. He should have 2 sacks. Yeah. They bullshitting. But they gave Parsons that bullshit sack. Oh shit. They gave his ass that bullshit sack. Goddamn. What the fuck? See, we got Sports Junkie. What up? Just stopping by to see what the haters gonna say. About what, bro? Who they hating on? That delusion. Remember, they was dodging Javonte Williams. Now look at him. Yeah. Yeah, that delusional fan. Yeah, they was talking about this and that. Only thing I said about Javonte Williams when we drafted him. I said, okay, that's a good. I mean, not when we draft, when we signed him, when we picked him up. I was like, I know he a good ass running back because I had him on my fantasy team when he was with Denver, and I know what he was doing. He was balling. The only thing that was had me questions about his injury, and was he gonna be healthy? You feel me? If he was gonna be able to play on that injury he had, and he come to show, yes. That dude balling. DJ, look at Sports Junkie hyping this shit up. Hate the fan base. Hate this fan base. See, he come here talking about what we gonna head on now. You know who he talking about. You know he talking about that. But it's early, junkie. It's still early. And I ain't saying he gonna fall. I'm expecting him to continuously play like this. And I ain't talking about the Eagles game, the Giants game, and the Bears game. I'm talking about he need to play continuously from that Green Bay game and this game and get us to that NFC Championship game. Told French. Can we all agree that Dak is leading him? No. I'm gonna say right now, Javonte Williams is the MVP of this team right now. It's Javonte Williams. Sports junkie told French agreed. After 2 games, y'all still think this guy's the MVP of the league right now. When Javonte Williams been the most consistent person, damn near got just as many. Well, that got 4 touchdowns today, but in the run game, which providing Dak to be able to play the way he's playing, is Javonte Williams. And I ain't hating on Dak. He's doing what he's supposed to do. But I'm saying the key to our success on this offense is this run game with J Dub. That's what it is. DJ Dak is nowhere the MVP. It's so many QBs playing better. He having a solid year, but the hype needs to die down. Yes, sir, bro. Totally agree, DJ. It's so many other quarterbacks playing better than this guy. And I'm not hating on Dak. I'm just saying, let's look at it. We can see what quarterback's playing the best right now. Hold on, let's look at it. Let's look at it. This ain't gonna be the final. He might be up there now, but we'll see at the end of the day. I mean, in of tonight. And yards, yeah, because he had that game today. Okay, but let's just look at rating for right now. Okay, he's still down at 15. As of today, he was boosted up in yards. Hold up. After today's game, yeah, he's second because he was like, well, actually, he went down. Actually, I don't think they updated this shit, to be honest. It don't look like they updated it. Mm-mm. But we'll see once they update this shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll see once they update this shit because I don't think they updated this shit as of the day is out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I think let me see completion because he was number 1 in completion. Well, we got Matthew Stafford. Yeah, they played, but touchdowns he had 4, so that means he would have 10 touchdowns. Yeah, so they still got him at, hold on, let me see. Yeah, they still got him at 6. And he threw 4 today, so he should have 10. So they haven't updated these stats yet. That's what that is. But we'll see when they update those stats, though. He's still probably down there out of the top 10 and passer rating. He might have jumped up from 15 to about 11 or 12. We'll see by the you know what I'm saying, by the end of the day when they update those stats. Yeah. Let me see. Let's see. NFL scores. Let me go back to scores. Yeah. Cowboys. Oh, let's see. Yeah, they ain't updated no stats. All I could do is basically go to the game as the stats for as today. But yeah, they haven't updated everything as far as, yeah. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Sports Junkie defense showed up today. Yes, sir, they did. Yes, sir. We ain't need Micah. Shit, Dak delusion. No, Dak is not leading. No, he's not. I don't think he is either, bro. And when they bring those stats up, we can see all those other quarterbacks that's playing way better than this guy. Dak delusion, Javonte Williams, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. That run game. J Dub is the MVP of this team right now, bro. Yeah, facts, Hawk. Williams is the MVP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I made a video about that shit yesterday. People are forgetting about leaving him out, but he's the unsung right now, and people ain't talking about it. J Dub is the MVP. People need to cut it out, man. Like you said, JB. If JB go, if JB go down, things will get exposed. And J Dub, okay, I got you. The best QB can find ways still play like that without help. Yeah, yeah, facts. Miss Matrix. What up, JB? What up, Miss Matrix? I see you. What it do, girl? That delusion. Again, these are Matt Stafford normal games. Dak is not playing better than right. Those are Matthews. That's a normal game for that guy. That's just how he played. Come on now. It's like that game against Green Bay was a surprise for Dak fans. For the Dak fanboy Slurpees. That was a surprise. Sports junkie, man. Now you taking credit away because he got a run game. I'm not taking credit. I'm giving that credit. I'm saying with a bona fide run game, which we got with the MVP with J Dub, that will succeed. He will play good. And that's what he's doing. It's like you taking a shot at J Dub, though, sports. You taking a shot at J Dub, sports junkie. You saying Dak is doing it all by himself. He the MVP. But we know when Dak got a run game, when he can set up and play action. He ain't got to read those progressions all the way through. Because normally he'll take a one read and throw the damn ball. Now he can play action. He can be comfortable. He can see one. He can see two. He can see three. Boom. Come on now. Let's not fake the funk with that, sports junkie. Come on, bro. That good games are average games for top QBs. Right. That's all we said. Because we expect him to be better. We expect him to have normal games like they are. $60 million man. We're not hating on him. We just think he should be better. And when he show us he don't play better, that's when he get the criticism. And let's not front. Zeke was the MVP the rookie year, not Dak. And just like now with J Dub, everybody giving Dak the credit, like they gave him the credit over Zeke. They giving him the credit over Jade Williams, over on Javonte Williams. See? Name a time Dak was playing. See, when they always say Dak is playing amazing. Check the stats when he had a bona fide run game and match the numbers when he's been playing amazing. Huh? DJ, people don't remember when Zeke got suspended. Dak had his worst stretch of football. He needs a running game to succeed. That's been facts, right? That's what I'm saying. Nobody saying, ain't nobody putting him down. Ain't nobody taking credit from him. I'm giving him the credit. But if you want to talk about MVP, I'm gonna give MVP to J Dub. That's who I'm gonna give MVP to. And that ain't no shot at Dak. That's just showing you how valuable the run game is to Dak. See, if he didn't have no run game, y'all been crying. That's why he doesn't succeed. But now he got a bona fide run game. Let me look at his stat. Let me bring that stat up again with J Dub. Because my point been proven. I made that video yesterday and talked about what 16 carries for 135 yards and a touchdown. What? He's been consistent, bro. He's been more consistent than Dak Prescott. This is allowing Dak to perform the way he's performing. Come on now. Last game, what he throw? He threw the ball for goddamn like 40 something times, like 40 plus times. And it was a tie. Come on, man. Hold on. Let's look at this shit again. Look at this shit again, bro. 16 for 135, averaging 8.4 yards a carry. He's up to probably now. He was at 5 yards a carry. I could say he probably up to like 6.5 yards a carry now. He was top 7 before this game in yards per carry. Man, y'all ain't finna goddamn man, please. Man, watch out, bro. Mm-mm. Nah. King David, sports junkie, is you the guy on Law Nation phone call crying? I have a screen recorder saying I'm tired of these YouTubers on Dak Real like crying tears. I was like, man, a grown man crying. Damn, sports junkie, you was crying on goddamn Law Nation show. What's up with that sports? What up with that junkie? When the last time an MVP was given a running back, Saquon Barkley didn't even get MVP last year after what he did. We talking about on the team. We talking about MVP of the team. That's why we don't think Dak Prescott, when there's like 15 other quarterbacks playing better than him right now, even though he's playing good, there's still 15 others playing better. So we looking at it team wise, it's J Dub that's even giving Dak Prescott the MVP consideration. That's what's putting him in that stratosphere right now. The run game with Javonte Williams, bro. Come on, man. Y'all got to think, man. Come on, man. Dak delusional. Hold up, Dak. Oh no, hold up. My bad. Hold up. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. Let me put this link in the chat. Anybody want to come up? I'll share this link in the chat. Dak delusional. You can't even say Dak played good or well. Dak fans say, no, give him the credit. Now give him the credit. He was elite and amazing. That's what they gonna look at, man. That's what I'm saying. They dismiss the run game with Javonte Williams. They dismiss his impact on the play of Dak Prescott. They dismiss that shit. That's not cool, bro. That's not cool. Sports junkie. Troy went 0-2 when Emmett held out. I guess he could succeed without a run game. Y'all tripping. Well, y'all complain about Dak. When he doesn't succeed, he don't have a run game. I mean, I really don't kind of understand that in a sense. I mean, you going back way back to then, but man, that shit been settled. 3 Super Bowls with that. This we talking about Dak Prescott and what he needs to succeed, and what we know what's been uh put out there. It's already been goddamn known that if Dak have a good running game, he'll play good. I mean, I don't get it with that one right there, sport. Mm-mm. DJ, these niggas will bring up Troy Aikman to defend Dak. King David, he got chips though. Dak didn't with the run game. So yes, Troy is better. He win rings with his weapon. So yes. Junkie, you know what I'm saying. Well, what I, I wasn't on law. He was lying. Oh, I don't know, but I don't know what you're saying over that. That comment with Dak and Troy Aikman, bro. I wasn't on law since last season. I don't know, bro. Maybe he got it from way back. I don't know, but anyway, King David, I said, was you that? I never said it was you. Laugh out loud. I mean, real life crying tears. And I said, it ain't that serious. None of these players know us like family being that right, being that tight over there. Yeah. Oh, Junk, he's saying he wasn't saying it was you. Miss Matrix. What's up, Miss Matrix? Mm-hmm. Every QB needs a running game. What the fuck? What the fuck on here? Well, Patrick Mahomes won a Super Bowl without a run game. Actually, he had more rushing yards than Pacheco when he won that Super Bowl. So it's not necessary that you have to have a run game, Miss Matrix. It just depends on the talent of the quarterback and his heart when it matters most. That's what it is. Uh, Jalen Hurts didn't have a run game in that Super Bowl, but he won that Super Bowl. He had more rushing yards than Saquon in that Super Bowl. So come on now, Miss Matrix. We're not discrediting him, man. Why are y'all so in y'all feelings? We gave the man his credit. See? See how these Dak fanboy slurpees be in their emotions about Dak Prescott, bro? Nobody. Hold up. Hold up. Look at it. Nobody really discredit the guy. We just looking at real football play, and real football playing is saying that Javonte Williams has been more consistent than Dak, and he's the beneficiary for Dak and playing at a level he's playing. That's all we saying. We all said that Dak need a run game. He will be best with a run game so he can be in play action. So where's the criticism and taking the credit from Dak? We ain't nobody did that. Come on, bro. Oh, the only MVP I want Dak to get is the MVP of the Super Bowl. That's the MVP that matters to me. And I said that in videos a couple years ago, Hawk, but they would always brag about the MVP, talking about Dak. I'm talking about, man, I made videos of him being MVP of the Super Bowl. Not MVP of the league. It was MVP of the Super Bowl, bro. That's what the fuck that matters. That delusion. Javonte Williams reason Cowboys went up on the Giants to change the momentum. Yeah. And in this game, too, Dak delusional. He ran that, what was it, a 43-yard run, a 53-yard run, set us up at the goal line. That was what was it to go in the half? Like 15, like 40-something seconds left to go in the halftime. And he bust that big run out. That changed the momentum of the game, too. That was like, oh, shit. The Jets like, oh, shit, we got to fucking reckon with these boys. Yeah, they've been playing iffy, and they got a victory, and they played good against Green Bay. But goddamn, now they really showing they muscle. When Javonte Williams bust that shit out like that, come on, bro. DJ, people act like Dak never had a run game. He still couldn't win shit. He has played with 3 different 1,000-yard rushes. I laugh because it's so true, DJ. The fact you just spit is so fucking true. He's pretty much his career had a run game, and he never really got it done. But those were the times mostly he would play good, though. Majority of the time. Mostly in the preseason. I mean, mostly in the regular season. But yeah, I give him credit. He plays best with a run game where he set up and play action. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know why people trying to act like it's been different, man. People been saying this shit. I made plenty of videos on Dak Prescott being more successful with a run game where he can be in setup and play action. This shit ain't got down. Shit. What the fuck? Told French, Aikman had Emmett, Irvin, Jimmy, and top rate defense. Dak's never had that. Man, stop, bro. Yes, he has. Stop. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. Sports junkie. When the last time they gave MVP to a running back? Stop the cat. Saquon didn't even get last. I thought I answered that one already. I'm talking about MVP of the team. This is why Dak is being considered MVP of the league. See, take the run game away and see what Dak be still at an MVP without this run game. Y'all always cry to complain about him not having a run game. Take that run game away and see if we still be talking about MVP. This metric is crazy. No, man, y'all. Ooh, I guess y'all really don't know what football is, though. Apparently, if y'all sitting there saying we hating on Dak and taking the credit away from him, then to me, y'all making me doubt y'all football knowledge. Because if y'all obviously can't see that this running game is helping Dak Prescott, something ain't right. I'm straight up with that shit right there, man. If y'all, man, it's something y'all don't know something about football, then, because if y'all not saying that J Dub is putting Dak Prescott in the situation that he needs to succeed, this is why people talking about him being MVP. That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all not Cowboy fans, then y'all just Dak fans, because everything got to be catered to this guy. Everything got to be nicely said about him. Ain't nobody saying nothing negative about him in this goddamn stream other than consistency, basically. Nobody said nothing about his performance in this game or took nothing from him. Just because we don't agree that he's MVP and we think Javonte Williams is the MVP of the team, that's throwing a slight at Dak. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's a Dak Slurpee mentality. Because when we make our judgments, and when I make my judgment, it's about the team. I made my video yesterday about Javonte Williams being left out the discussion of the success of this offense on this team. And he showed it today. Again, he's consistent. Man, miss me with that shit. Miss me, JB, you acting like the professor whose student gets decent grades or B's off the, but when they get an A+, you crumble. No, y'all acting like, see, this is how people look at Dak Prescott. How many of y'all got kids out there? I know a lot of us got kids out there. Say your kid in school, you know, he's acting up in class. He or she acting up in class. They normally get good grades, but they've been teetering at C's. They normally get B's and A's, but they've been teetering at C's for some reason. So you got to have a teachers conference. You go talk to the teacher. Okay, you get the information from the teacher. You come home, you talk to your child, your daughter or your son. And by the evidence of what you seeing and how they acting and from talking with the teacher, they ain't been doing what they supposed to do. So you put them on punishment, right? But then like a couple days later being at school, they come on, well, Dad, I got an A in this class. So do you just congratulate them and say, okay, you are punishment? No, you got to see consistency. You got to show me, baby girl. You got to show me, my boy. You got to show me consistency. Okay, bring me some A's home. Let me see your grade go back up in this class. But with Dak, this is what they see. He bring one A back home and play one good game. oh, he's off punishment. He done his job. No, bro. No. Junkies, stop by to show support. I hit the like button and hype. All right, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Don't run from them facts, though. That delusional. No, you supposed to give Dak all the credit, but when they lose, they will say he had no run game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he got a run game now, and this is why he's succeeding. See, he could succeed when he didn't have a run game because they get mad and say, well, we couldn't even run the ball. How's that supposed to help Dak? Take pressure off of Dak. And ain't nobody, I don't know, nobody made a comment negative about his gameplay today. It's more about him being consistent. Ain't nobody saying that man that took no credit from him. He did what he's supposed to do, but it seems like more people taking credit away for J-Dub. That's what I'm seeing. They taking more credit away from him. And it's why Dak is the beneficiary of him playing the way he's playing, and why they considering Dak being the MVP of the league. This man been consistent since goddamn game 1 versus the Eagles. Junkie, he get all the blame when they lose, so give the most credit when they win. I gave him the credit for winning. I didn't take no credit away from him winning. Y'all was talking about MVP. I didn't take no credit for he won the game. He did what he was supposed to do. We never took credit from the guy. When y'all brought up about him being MVP, that's when everybody had a difference in opinion. Wasn't about taking credit away from the game, Miss Mason. Oh, nah, I never said Dak was MVP. I said it's too early to crown anyone yet. I know you. Yeah, I remember you said that, Miss Matrix. But Junkie brought that up. And when people didn't agree with him, that's when he started talking that. And you kind of got on the same page with him too, Miss Matrix. DJ, get all the credit when they win, but when they lose, it's everyone else's fault. The ball boy, the cheerleaders, they blame anybody at this point. But yeah, they don't put no credit on him from losing. Yeah, the hypocrisy of these. The hypocrisy, bro. Are you kidding me? Miss Matrix. Dak is on his A game for sure. Dak is playing well. These last two games, he is playing well. I give him credit. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing what a $60 million quarterback is paid to do. He's doing his job. He just needs to be consistent at doing his job. That's our gripe. That's my gripe, and that's what I feel like most of the people in my chat feel like. It's him being more consistent. See? But we're not going to ignore the fact that he's not playing the best football at the quarterback position in the NFL. It's at least 10 to 12 quarterbacks that's playing better than Dak Prescott. We're not ready just to crown him, just like you said, Miss Matrix. It's too early to crown him. But a lot of Dak delusional fans, they're crowning him MVP right now. That's a good way for the setup for the fail. Just monitor this shit and just say game by game. Game by game with this guy. He has improved in the consistency to say, oh, this is a game changer right now. It's not a game changer with Dak Prescott right now. I'm sorry. But I will say he's been doing his job. I guess I got to pat him on his back for doing his job. Shit, my boss don't pat me on my back for doing my job. You just do your job. Shit, that's what I pay you for. How many of y'all bosses pat you on the back for just doing your job? Real Leaf. What up, River Leaf? Cowboys doing what they always do, beating up on bad teams and scrubs. They won't beat an over 500 team. Well, did we? I mean, that's history shows they have done that. It's time to see this season. We should beat up on Carolina, but Carolina fight. We got to play them in Carolina too. They under 500. They under 500. Dak delusional fans with more excuses. Dak is doing what a 10-year vet, highest paid quarterback supposed to do with the team. Yeah, man, that's all I'm saying. They hate it when we don't celebrate his ass. We haven't said none that, we haven't said nothing negative about him, but just because we don't celebrate him, that's the thing. He's doing what a 10-year vet that's paid $60 million supposed to do. Like, goddamn. Why am I supposed to be praising him for doing the job he's paid to do? You see, that's a shot at Dak too, because if we're praising him for doing the job that he's paid to do and that he should do, especially with his experience in the league, and we get surprised and get happy when he plays a game like that tell you that he really ain't been playing games like that consistently. That tell you right there. I mean, that's the evidence. So why people hate on us for us saying, let's see the consistency, when he's proven in the past that he's been so inconsistent, you never know what type of game you're going to get. Huh? Don't get mad at us because we want to see consistency. Shit. DJ ESPN hyping Dak also just so they can laugh at him if the Cowboys fail this year. It's a setup. Yeah, man. I mean, they overhyping this guy and people believe in that shit. Don't believe the hype, bro. I said this. I made a video about that. I went live about it. Don't believe the hype. I'm telling you. Believe it when you see the NFC Championship game. Other than that, just pump your brakes and take it game by game. Judge this shit game by game. Let's not be looking past basically we should be thinking about Carolina right now. This game against the Jets, gone. It's gone. We shouldn't even be celebrating this really. When the Cowboys players get interviews, just speak a second on winning this game, but it's on to Carolina right now. This should be shit. This should be nothing. This shouldn't be no big talk about beating the Jets. Shouldn't be no big interviews and all this shit. It shouldn't be no goddamn. You know, sometimes they go into the locker room and get with the coach saying and everybody. We shouldn't even see nothing about this game. Speak on it. Bam, it's done. The next interviews Monday, Tuesday should be about Carolina Panthers. If we dwell on this game too long and don't get right to talking about Carolina, something gonna be wrong. I'm telling you. King David Facts, JB, we give him props, but they're trying to force us to give him all the credit. Like we don't see that H-back balling. If anything, the kicker, the best. Yeah, man, we see that shit. That's what we looking at the team, not just one player. DJ, people treat that like he's still on a rookie deal. That's for real people like you and me, DJ. With them that fanboy Slurpees, he's elite. Top 3 now. MVP right now. When we look at the points and the votes when he got for MVP that they brag about, 493 votes. 493 points to 152 points. McCaffrey had 147 points. Lamar Jackson had 49 first place votes, and Josh Allen had the only number one remaining first place vote. Dak didn't even get a first place vote. Come on, bro. But see, they look at that and then it blindfold people in a sense to thinking like, oh, Dak was running up the MVP, but damn, bro, he didn't get not one first place vote. That tells you right there how they really, really think about this guy playing the position. And nobody's taking shots at him. We're being honest how we think he plays the quarterback position. So when he does do something good and people celebrate it, we're like, hold on, bro. He did what he's supposed to do, but calm down. They want him to give him all the motherfucking credit when the team win. We get it. And lately we've been giving the defense the credit for us losing or tying. But no. They wanted to say it's everybody else's fault but Dak when we lose. But then we've got to give him all the credit when we win. I'm fine with giving his credit and his participation in winning and taking it on. Like they want to give him credit for the Giants game because the defense was sorry. Okay, I give you that credit. No problem. Dak won that game then. Okay. I mean, that's what they want to hear. That delusion. I'm happy to see Dak in his 10th year finally going through his progressions. In his 10th season, bro. That's what they don't realize. Miss Major, Sports Junkie is correct though. Does Jalen not get all the credit for the rest of the team? Everyone says Jalen is a team top 10 quarterback because the team does well. It's okay. No, Miss Matrix, that's not true because y'all been giving all these W's to the defense for Jalen. Y'all been killing Jalen, talking about he ain't throwing 100-yard games. Y'all didn't give him the credit in the Super Bowl. It was a defense, so nah, don't do that. Nobody's giving Jalen Hurts no credit for his victories. They've given it to the team and the defense, bro. Stop. Don't do that, Miss Matrix. DJ, stop bringing up Jalen Hurts. He's a Super Bowl champion. That is not period. I hate when they bring up Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts comparing to Dak, bro. They don't even need to bring. Don't compare it to some other quarterbacks. Dak delusion. Miss Major, Jalen is the Eagles' offense. He is the reason the offense worked. Miss Major, that's the point, Smarty. It was due to the team, not just Jalen, but you giving him all the credit. Thanks for giving Jalen all the credit for what? I gave Jalen credit because of the run game, which y'all said that he had, which Dak didn't have, but Jalen Hurts didn't have Saquon in the Super Bowl. Saquon only rushed for 53 yards in the Super Bowl, and Jalen Hurts rushed for more yards than Saquon in the Super Bowl, and he was accounted for all the offensive touchdowns. That's what I was saying. Y'all bring up the run game situation. Just like Patrick Mahomes didn't need a run game in the Super Bowl when Pacheco only went for like 42. Patrick Mahomes went for like 56 running the ball. He didn't have a run game. Neither one of those guys had a run game in the Super Bowl. That's what I was talking about. Hawk, consistency is the word of today. Yes, consistency. DJ, difference between Hurts and Dak. Hurts don't fold in big games. Can still use his legs. Don't turn the ball over, etc. Facts. He ain't got to turn over this season. Nope. And he got over like 10 touchdowns. Haven't seen the updated stats of all the games today yet, but as of I seen them the other day, Jalen Hurts got 6 passing touchdowns and 4 rushing touchdowns. In total, he got more. He as of before today, he had more touchdowns than Dak. But we'll see after today when they get those stats updated. That delusional measures. Jalen won the Super Bowl without a run game. Jalen carried the team in the Super Bowl loss. Jerry carried the Eagles to the play. Jalen carried the Eagles to the playoffs in 2021. And he only had Devontae Smith when they went to the playoffs that game. That year. He only had Javonte Williams. Devontae Williams. I'm on Javonte Williams, bro. Devonta Smith. My bad. He only had Devontae Smith in that playoff game. DJ, compare Dak to QBs like Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr. Have some good games here and there, but you're not going to win shit. Yeah, compare him to guys like that. Stop comparing him to Super Bowl MVP championship guys. You might have a point, but shit, until then. Man, please, you're not finna tell me. You're not finna tell me, bro, that Dak is not benefiting from 16 carries, 135 yards, and a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Them Zeke numbers. Javonte Williams is putting up Zeke numbers. What? Hold up. I got the right one. He putting up Zeke numbers, bro. Are you kidding me? This is why Dak is succeeding. And it's not taking nothing from Dak. This is the strength of the quarterback. What we need to see that's going to continue to see. For us to continually succeed. Javonte Williams is the catalyst to Dak Prescott going, winning 5, 6 games in a row. Shit like that. We can't dismiss what Javonte Williams is doing for this offense, bro. I'm sorry. But this is the point. What I've been saying and what a lot of people been saying is that you give Dak Prescott a bona fide running game, he will be at his best. But see, when you say that, you get Dak fanboy slurpees in their feelings and they get hurt because you can't just say that Dak is doing it all. So since you know football and you can honestly see that is Javonte Williams, then why Dak Prescott is in the MVP talks. You see? Because when he doesn't have a run game, he don't play like this. You feel me? But see, this allowed Dak Prescott to hit Flournoy, Pickens, Ferguson. You feel me? Tolbert, Turpin didn't play, but this gives him, he's spreading the ball around. Ferguson with 2 touchdowns. Pickens with a touchdown. Javonte Williams on a passing touchdown. Come on, bro. So Javonte Williams acquired for 2 touchdowns and got down 17 touches, almost 140 yards with 2 touchdowns. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody dissing or hating on Dak. Hold on, let me go back on these comments. Hold up. What we got? Okay, let me get right here. Oh, exactly, River. We will see what they are made of a little later when the games get harder. Yep. Yep. Dak Delusion. I'm happy to see Dak in his 10th year finally going through this. Oh, I already read those. My bad. Hold on. Let me go down. Well, that's still a good point, Dak Delusion. Oh shit! All right, hold on. Let me see. I didn't see this one. Miss Mitchell. I think you mean the DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift win. Hold up. I must have missed that one. I missed that one. Hold on. Let's see. All right, we got the supremely informed. What up, supremely informed? What it do, bro? JB, you smarter than that. Jaden was able to play that well in the Super Bowl because of the Chiefs' focus on stopping the 2,000-yard rush of the Chiefs. Yeah, man, we already spoke on that, but he didn't do nothing in the Super Bowl. That's what we were talking about. That was basically what the context of the bringing up the running game. It was about like Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. They outrushed their running backs in their Super Bowl victory. So it was about that desperately needing a run game to succeed when you had two guys win the Super Bowl and they outrushed their running backs. That's what that was about, bro. Supreme and four. All you proven is that every QB in the league needs a solid running game to win. J Dub 33 is a bona fide RB1. I would never be in my feelings because he had a balanced offense. And I mean, I wouldn't. I don't think y'all understanding me or. I mean, I just always said Dak need a good running game to succeed, but there have been quarterbacks who haven't had a running game and won Super Bowls. That's all I'm saying. Because when in the playoffs, when Tony Pollard went down against the Niners, they complained and bitched about Dak not having a running game in that playoff as to why we lost. That's all I'm saying, bro. I mean, I don't think y'all get it, man. That's to me. That's you more concerned about Dak than the team. Because I'm like I said, when Tony Pollard went down against the Niners, why couldn't Dak still succeed? We had quarterbacks win Super Bowls when their running back didn't produce in the playoff game. That's all we be saying, man. It's not us just hating him. It's what he showed. It's what he put out to where we could critique him on that level. Y'all could critique coaches. Y'all could critique other players, and y'all could decide whether they can't be on the team or not because they don't perform. It just other people just don't believe that Dak can perform at a high level when it need to be. We could critique the coaches, Dak, the players, everybody. We critique everybody. We don't just stop at Dak when we give a critique and say whether he deserved to be on the team or whether he played this way. As a Cowboy fan, for me, I critique every player that need to be critiqued. But right now, my focus is because this 10-year vet that's the leader of the team is supposed to be performing at a high level, which he doesn't. I don't know how many times we got to say this, man. Dak need a run game more than most quarterbacks. He needs a running game more than most quarterbacks. That's when you get into that elite status where we don't put Dak as being in an elite status. It was proven with Jalen Hurts and goddamn Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. They outrushed their running backs and won Super Bowls. So, I mean, what more evidence do you need at being elite as playing the position? But yet they hate on Hurts. I ain't trying to hear that shit right there, man. Dak delusional, supremely informed. Okay, explain why Dak couldn't do what Hurts did against the Rams in 2018 when they focused on Zeke. Ain't Miss Mitchell. That's literally what I've been saying. Supremely informed. No QB is the same with the non-existent run game. The numbers prove that. Yeah, because there've been players that succeeded without having a run game. But that y'all say he needs a run game. That's why we could succeed. That's why we lost here in the playoffs. That's why we lost there in the playoffs because he didn't have a run game. But there's other quarterbacks that still succeed and win Super Bowls. I'm talking about in that game when it matters most, when you don't have a run game. What do you do as an elite quarterback? You still get it done. DJ, 3 of Dak TDs today came off play action. Right, because of the run game. What the fuck else we got to say, DJ? That's not a hate on Dak. That's just showing when he has a run game, he performs at a higher level. And if he doesn't make mistakes with this run game, we could go deep in the playoffs. But he's shown in the past he's made too many mistakes with the run game, without a run game, with a defense, without a defense. He still made his own mistakes to cause us to fail. Now, if he can match not making mistakes with a good run game, and this defense can be even mid 17, 18 or some shit like that, he still can't make mistakes, and I think we could go far. Supremely informed that delusion because when your defense gets up 250 on the ground, you become one of them. Boy. That's that Rams game. That's the only game they can think of. Oh, let me read that. My bad. I got hold up. What you talking about? That delusion? Supremely informed. Hey, what does defense stopping the run game has to do with that missing reads and open receivers? B. If Dak wasn't going 3 and out and down 3 scores, the Rams wouldn't run so much. Yeah, they would probably Dak should have put him in the shootout, and he didn't. Facts. DJ Joe Burrow took the Bengals to the Super Bowl with no run game. Jaden Daniels went to the NFC championship game with no run game. Stop the excuses for Dak. Right. That's all. Yeah. Facts. Supremely informed. Does Josh Allen have a run game? Yeah, with James Cook. Shit. Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson. He had one with before this year. He had one with Henry. Patrick Mahomes. Name a good offense that can't run the ball. Well, shit, Pacheco was on Tony Pollard level, and y'all said Tony Pollard. Hell, Tony Pollard had more 1,000-yard seasons than Pacheco. But y'all said Tony Pollard wasn't shit and traded him. Supreme Forum, you're not making good arguments, bro. It just sounds like you just in it for Dak. Nah, bro. Yeah, you're not making a good argument, bro. What are you trying to say, man? I really don't. Damn, Washington up 20-10. Damn, they came back on goddamn the Chargers and turned out to be a good ass game. Supreme Forum, King David at Supreme Forum making excuses. Yeah, man, that's what it sounds like to me. It just sounds like we gotta praise Dak, and if we don't praise Dak, then we hate him or we criticize. It ain't about that. Not even about that, man. Supremely informed, bro. You sound dumb. I'm asking you to tell me one offense that is more productive without a run game. Well, the Eagles got a better running. We got a better record than us, even though they lost. They still got a better record than us, and Saquon not balling out. I'm just saying, man. I mean, every offense wants a productive running game. I mean, I get that point. But when it came down to it, when it was needed the most and the quarterbacks didn't have a running game, I just gave you two quarterbacks that did it when it mattered most without one. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. What are you arguing? What is your point? I'm literally arguing that a run game helps all QBs. Why is this the most difficult for y'all to understand? We know a run game helps majority of the QBs, but there are QBs that get it done without a running game. Is what we saying. And we all know ultimately that Dak is one of the quarterbacks that needs a running game. He's one of those quarterbacks. There's quarterbacks that get it done without a running game, and there's quarterbacks that need a running game. Because most teams want a running game, but they don't always get a running game, and there's quarterbacks that can still get it done without that. They get a marginal running game, be averaging like 60, 65 yards a game, but they still perform at a high level as a quarterback and win Super Bowls. That's what we're saying. Every quarterback, every team wants a good running game, but every quarterback don't get a good running game. And their quarterbacks that don't get a running game still succeed. DJ, Dak has had everything in the world a QB can dream of in his career. Prescott still hasn't won. He still hasn't won. He done had all pro wide receivers, Hall of Fame, O lineman, Pro Bowl running backs, 4 different OC. Yeah, man. Oh shit, Charles got a fumble. Man. But yeah, DJ, Dak has had it all, man. That's what I'm saying. He's had it all more than a lot of quarterbacks during his tenure in his 10 years in the league. Dak Prescott has had a lot more than a lot of quarterbacks, bro. For real. I'm not talking about one game. I'm talking about a consistently good offense that doesn't have a run game. I can't think of it now, but I know I've witnessed some quarterbacks that didn't have no run games throughout the season and made the playoffs. I mean, it's ideally that your team have a productive running game. But what happens when you get into the season, when you get to that eighth, ninth game and 10th game is and playoffs starting to see, you see some quarterbacks can get that shit done with a marginal run game or without one. I mean, it's levels, man, because you can say one game, but that's the game that you need your quarterback to get it done. That one game. You can have it all season. Just like Hurts had it. He had a running game all season, but when it came down to it in that one game, when it mattered the most, that one game, he did it without a run game. DJ Landon Collins said it years ago, stop Zeke, make Dak beat you. And Dak can show when he can't beat you without a run game. But when he had one, like he got now, they calling him the MVP. Because he got a run game. And to me, that's what I needed him to have for him to be even considered in the MVP race. Because I know he will step up because it takes so much pressure off of him. That run game make it easy for Dak. And if y'all want to be real, you Dak fanboy Slurpees, you would acknowledge that fact that yes, he balls when he has a run game. He's at his best when we got a running back running the ball like J Dub, bro, like Zeke did. Come on, man. King David. And every QB we mentioned is a pass happy team. So they don't rely on a run which cuts your debate supremely informed. That get past happy. It's over with 9 to 10 all over them. Other QBs, they get past happy with W. Yeah. You see when goddamn Shotty went past happy in the second half. The first two possessions we had, we went 3 and out. I think he might have ran the ball one time on those two possessions. And we were 3 and out in both of them. Like, bro, they can't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I guess they just said we swear we hate on this guy. I don't get it. Dak delusion. What season did Dak not have a run game? These Devils exaggerate. Is it, what season he didn't have a run game? It's facts. Only in probably 2017 when Zeke got suspended. I can't even remember who was the running back in 2017 when Zeke got suspended. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Man, I don't know Dak delusional. The only year I could think is 2017. Is it 2018? Is it 2019? Even with Pollard, he had 1,000 yards with Pollard. I think he pretty much had 1,000 yard running back every season he was in the league. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he had 1,000 yard runner damn near every season he was in the league. Hell, that delusion, they exaggerate on that shit right there, bro. Like I'm saying, man, I believe Dak has had more weapons. He's had way more weapons than a lot of these quarterbacks through his 10 years in the NFL. Yeah. I gotta say, Dak delusion. Dak always had a running game. It's just an excuse. Supremely informed. Tony Pollard rushed for 1,000 yards in 17 games in 23. And y'all gonna sit here and act like we was running all over folks. That carries the offense. The man has thrown for 4,000 yards consistently in a beat up NFC East and against under 500 teams that's riddled with injuries. Yeah, I'll give you that. hmm Their defense carried them in 23. So he was runner-up MVP. I get it, man. You want to defend supreme. You want to defend Dak supremely informed, but it's really no in the defense of him because we're giving him credit for playing good today. So I don't understand, because just because we say um Javante Williams is the MVP of the team, y'all acting like we hating on that just because we give another player on the team we like and follow and root for, because our opinion is that we think the running back is the MVP of the team. Y'all taking that as hate on Dak, but so are y'all real Cowboy fans or are y'all Dak fans? I don't, I don't, I don't get it. I don't understand that. Miss Major, I think the confusion is what you're arguing, JB. The offense is effective and productive as a unit this season, consistently 4-5, not bad. 4-5. I'm not arguing no point though. The only argument of the point that came up to what I was saying was about um the run game. And somebody brought up Jalen Hurts not having a run game. Something about the run game. Because we gave no, it was about the MVP. It was about who was the MVP. And do we think Dak is MVP of the league? And a lot of people saying, and what I say, Javante Williams is MVP of the team. So how can Dak, with there being 10 plus other quarterbacks playing better than him, and he's not really the MVP of the team. So how could he be considered in the MVP race? Was a lot of our opinions of what our statements was. And I think because of that, and we said Javante Williams is the MVP and he's running that rock, then it just went left because people saying we hating on Dak and not giving him no credit. That's what started this, Miss Matrix. Supremely informed. I would have had to defend the brother if I was constantly listening to revisionist history on what Dak has played with during his tenure. I mean, why can't Dak play defend him? That's what needs to happen. His play should defend him. And that's why we've given him his credit these last two games. Against Green Bay and today. Nobody's taking credit from that guy. I mean, we're giving him credit. The W goes under his name and the coach name. Nobody said nothing negative about that guy. We just didn't agree with him being MVP of the league because a lot of us think he's not even the MVP of the team. I know I don't. I speak for myself. I don't think he's MVP of the team. So I can't say he'd be MVP of the league if he's not even the MVP of his team. Dak has threw for Dak has threw for 4,000 yards 3 times in 10 years. Kirk Cousins has done it 7 times in his career. So what's your point, supremely informed? Supremely informed. Who are the 10 plus QBs playing better than Dak, by the way? I have no problem with J Dub being the MVP. He's a fucking dog. Shit, man, go look it up. Hold on. I'll bring it up right here real quick then. This is just before today's game. We can get the stats. You know what I'm saying? We can look at the stats after the game. But if you look at, you know what I'm saying? We can look at this QBR real quick and it can tell you right now. Hold on, let me pull it up so you can see it. Let me pull it up so you can see it. This is before Sunday's games, the 1 o'clock game, 4 o'clock games. This is before all that. And the Q, let me get the QBR. He's 15th. I mean, not QBR, but passer rating. Dak is 15th in passer rating, not accounting for today, and that's accounting for all the other quarterbacks. So there's actually 14 other quarterbacks that's playing better than Dak Prescott. Actually, he's tied at QBR with Tyrod Taylor, and Tyrod Taylor only played 2 games. Not QBR, my bad. Passer rate. Tyrod Taylor got played 2 games, and Dak Prescott is tied with him in passer rating with 95.4. That's what we're talking about. So how can you put him over Lamar Jackson, Jared Goff, Jordan Love, Josh Allen, Drake May, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields, and passer rating? Marcus Mariota, Mac Jones, Carson Wentz, Caleb Williams. That's what we're talking about. But he's playing. That's 14 different quarterbacks, bro. Come on. What's up? Oh. My bad. Let me. Hold on. Damn, I already read that right there. Okay, hold up. My bad, y'all. Damn, is that it? Yeah, I just showed you that. Miss Major. Oh, why do we care? I thought the only thing that matters is the Super Bowl. So many ringless MVPs out here. Who cares if it's an MVP? No, because I always say MVP of the Super Bowl. I didn't care about MVP of the league. I always thought if shit Dak gonna do it, he's supposed to be the MVP of the Super Bowl, not just the regular season. Oh, you want me to pull it up again? King David. Well, the stats up now. Go pick a new team because that. I can name 2 QBs. Golf. Herbert, Love, Hurts, Daniel Jones, Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Allen, Drake May, Mayfield. I just showed those quarterbacks, DJ. I just showed them. Hold on. Do I need to bring them up again? Hold up. Hold on. I'll bring that shit up again. The QB. Okay, what do you want to look at? Touchdowns. So before today, Dak has 6 touchdowns. He was tied 14th or somewhere down there with 6 touchdowns with Geno Smith, Kyler Murray, and Mac Jones. We got Matthew Stafford with 11, Lamar Jackson with 10, Jared Goff with 9, Aaron Rodgers 8, Jordan Love 8, Baker Mayfield 8, Patrick Mahomes 7, Josh Allen 7. I mean, we got that's that's 10 to 12 quarterbacks right there that threw more touchdowns than him. See, they looking at Dax. They looking at his completion percentage, which he been dinking and dunking the whole season up until goddamn we played shit. Even in I think even in the game when we played Green Bay, Dak was doing a lot of dinking and dunking. So yeah, he got a high completion percentage. But hold on, where's the completion percentage at? He had 121 completions, but he was third with completions at 72.9. But that's a lot of dinking and dunking. It's a lot of context that's left out of this completion percentage when you look at his play. So if they want to put him up, I give him third for completion percentage. He did a lot of dinking and dunking. So they put him up with second in yards because he had shootouts with the Giants and Green Bay. Okay. Okay. INT. Let's see who had shit. But them a lot of players that don't even goddamn play. But he had at that time he had 6 picks with 3 INTs. And then this QBR bullshit stat because he had no rushing yards. I think he had no, he got that rushing TD. He get that, yeah, he got that rushing TD against Green Bay, so he had 1 rushing touchdown. But passer rating, this judge your quarterback entirely. And before today, this dude was 15th in passer rating with 95.4, but he's got damn MVP consideration. I don't need to show this stat no more, man. That's it. That's it, bro. Oh shit. Don't need to show that shit no more. DJ, I can name, yeah. Yeah. Well, I gave you those stats already, streaming for. I don't know. Pass rating is everything to factor in the man. Stop it. You lost the debate, man. Trying to force things now. Right. The dude is damn 15th in passer rating with 95.4, bro. How's that playing at an MVP type level as a quarterback with your passer rating? he ain't even at 100. Come on, bro. Okay, passing yards. Yeah, he dinked and dunked in a lot of games, bro. He could keep his completion percentage up. Come on, bro. You can't tell me you ain't watched that dink and dunk in these games, bro. Probably in the Giants and uh, Green Bay game, man. Other games, even in the Green Bay game, he was dinking and dunking. They were about yards. We talk about playing a quarterback position, and that's the passer rating. Because that's what passing, that's what quarterbacks do. They throw the ball. So what's your rating at throwing a damn ball? Supremely Dak delusional. Supremely more Dak is not leading in nothing but completion percentage. That's it. Not in touchdowns. Shit. So for every 2 touchdowns, he throwing a pick. Come on, bro. That's MVP type level of playing. Let's be real. DJ, Dak, the third best QB in the division now. That lovers can accept that the hype can accept that they hype anything about this guy. He could run for 5 yards. They would claim Michael Vick. DJ, his percentage high because he been dumping it off to the tight end. Yeah. See, they get it twisted. I'm like, damn, aren't y'all watching the game? You don't see him just throwing 4-yard passes to goddamn Ferguson, and Ferguson getting tackled as soon as he catch the damn ball. Come on, bro. Yeah, as long as he throw it 1 yard, that's a completion, bro. They count that as completion. So of course his completion percentage is gonna be high. And then when you having shootouts, he going in the he went to 2 overtime games. Terrence Connor, what up, Terrence? Open the phone lines, big dog. I ain't got no phone lines, but I'll drop the link in the chat. I can do that. Mm-hmm. I'll do that one time. Yes, sir. Dr. Lewis, yeah, I did, yeah. King David and Yak, they don't count Yak as air distance. 5-yard throw turn to 80 yards. So you ask Dak fans, they will say he threw the ball down the field 80 yards. That's what I'm saying, bro. They look at his completion percentage and they forgot they just looked at the game and watched him throw the ball to Ferguson like 10 times, like 5 yards a throw. And he gets tackled as soon as he got down catch the ball. Supremely informed. It's funny. Listen to some casuals when every sports analyst watching him throw MVP comments. Yeah, but that don't mean, cause bro, they just they got a job to do to hype this guy up. But you can't. I'm looking at it with my own eyes. I'm not looking at it through their eyes. I know what I see on the field, and I do believe I watch more Dallas Cowboys than they do. I've watched Dak. I watched more games Dak has played from beginning to end than they have. So I know what he does. They don't pay attention to all the injuries, to all the different things that go on with the team. They don't, man, come on, bro. What up, Terrence? What up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? First, I want
What's
to say,
good?
man, thanks for putting me on the show, man.
No
Appreciate it, bro.
problem, man. Speak your
Yeah,
mind.
uh-huh. Just come and speak my mind. So, first, I want to start with a question, man. Do you ever see Jared Jones before he leave this world? Do you ever see Jared Jones holding LeBron Trophy before he passes away?
Ooh. Uh, Let me see. If you're gonna say a 5-year span, no. Like if he was possibly, go to the upper room in the next 5 years, nah, I don't see us winning no Super Bowl in the next 5 years, bro.
5 years, okay. So, go beyond that then.
s- ah, I say maybe after I say 5, maybe around that fourth, fifth, sixth year, if things go right, I think
Okay, so you
possibly
think
then.
so? So you
Huh?
think so? Maybe one day before he leave this world. So you actually
Yeah,
think so?
yeah, it could be possible. I would think so. Just depending on when he go.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for answering that, man. I just want to know, just to make sure. So, and if you want to ask me, I feel like, man, we never ever gonna win a see them ever win the Super Bowl under this man, because he is the main like the real reason why.
You think
Okay.
it's Jerry?
So yeah, man.
Let me ask you
Like
this
come on,
real
man.
quick. Let me ask you this real quick,
Yeah,
Terrence.
go ahead.
Do you do you think Jerry has put enough talent around Dak since he's been on our team since 2016?
The least amount of talent, not enough talent.
So what talent hadn't had because he's had number ones at the wide receiver position. He has number ones at the running back, tight end. He's had defense that's been in top 10 and uh
Only at
turnover
one
and
point.
sacks.
Only at one point.
I mean, but I'm saying has not Jerry put that around him though?
Jerry only, like I said, Jerry only put like the least amount of talent, not enough talent. Now, I'm gonna tell you why Jerry really made the real reason why. Because first of all, shit is for anybody for all y'all. You know, I know you, JB, as well. That y'all want Dak out of here and get a better quarterback. And if you ask me, get a better quarterback, shit, let's go ahead and do it. I said it on other channels too as well. I said it on Corner Channel too as well. I say this is, bro, you want to get a better quarterback? Okay, let's do it. But why the hell he haven't done that? And this man had been since you drafted him. He's the main reason why he drafted him in 2016. He gave him a contract twice already, and he franchise tagged him twice. It's numerous of times he could have had upgraded quarterback. You see
True,
what I'm saying?
true.
So yeah, but at the end of the day, though, my opinion, just only my opinion, he's still good enough to win a Super Bowl. I mean, not win. I'm gonna say not right now. Say win, but I'm gonna say go to a Super Bowl. He's still enough. He's still good enough to get there. My opinion. Now, the main reason why I want to say this because really Jerry is this is because first of all, okay, I'm gonna start off with this. His first 4 years when he's got drafted with the Cowboys. Okay, what have he all done to really make that team after that 2016 year with that Dak with that when Dak had that great year, his rookie year, him and Zeke was tearing it up. Okay, what did he do after that? Shit, really shit.
What else?
Only
But what else
he
did?
wouldn't have got he wouldn't have
Hold on,
got
let me say
Nolan
this,
Carroll.
man. Hold on. What else
Oh,
did
go
Jerry
ahead.
need to do when he basically came back with the same team in 2017 and didn't really fall apart until Zeke got suspended? I mean, we basically came back with
Exactly.
the same team, bro.
Exactly. Thank you, man. Thank you. Prove my point. Exactly. Because his job is the general manager. His job is to make the team better. That's what his job is about. Do look at Howie
I mean,
Roseman.
they
Look
made
how he's
moves, but
tearing that
they
shit up.
wasn't worse.
Look how he doing it. Look how he doing it with the Eagles.
Who?
He continue making this shit better. He to continue making his team better.
But you
He
know
already
how he,
got.
hold on, Terrence, you know how he can make that better? The cap hit that Dak takes on Dallas is more than Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, and Jalen Hurts. That's how he can maneuver that team around with that
Yeah, but
cap.
I'm talking
You
about.
can't
Yeah, but
hold
I'm
on
talking
now.
about.
We can't maneuver our team around and do things that he could do for the Eagles because we're strapped with a $50.1 million cap hit versus a $46.9 million cap hit with the Eagles taking with 3 players, bro. Come on now. See,
I'm talking,
if that
but I'm talking
if that
about
was
his
a
rookie
fighting,
year
if
deal.
that was
That's what
a
I'm talking
fighting to
about.
have the highest paid contract as a quarterback, we would have money to maneuver like the Eagles do, bro. So you can't say it's on Jerry. Jerry did what everybody wanted him to do. All of that fans wanted him to get
He
paid,
didn't
bro.
do.
They was
He
calling
didn't do.
Jerry out, calling him a racist and all this shit because they didn't want to pay Dak. He didn't pay Dak in time, which is false, bro. He offered Dak plenty contracts, but Dak wanted to reset the market. He wanted a contract that would benefit other quarterbacks after him to sign, but yet he's still the highest paid quarterback with no other quarterback signed the other quarterback a contract higher than his. We can put this on Dak Prescott as him wanting to fight to be the highest paid quarterback, bro. Because if he would have took a deal like Jalen Hurts did with his agent, he told her, he said, look, I don't want my team fucked up. I want my players back. I don't want my contract to mess up our cap. And I want my players back on my team. And he wasn't fighting to be the highest paid. That's why he got Devontae Smith and AJ Brown and him himself got a lower cap hit than Dak Prescott. Jerry Jones has put plenty of weapons around this guy, bro. I can't sit up
He
here and let
did.
you say that. He's put plenty of
He
weapons
didn't,
around
bro.
this guy.
He didn't.
This
All
man
right.
didn't
Now,
have Ferguson,
let me have my
Schultz,
chance to talk now.
Zeke,
Let me have my chance to talk.
goddamn, the most important one we got in 2018 when Dak was talking about he could play what receiver by committee. Who was that? We gave up another one for Amari Cooper. Dak didn't turn his game around until we got Amari Cooper, bro. You see what I'm saying? Dak was asking for contracts that was above his play, and he ended up getting it. Now look at the team now. People get mad at Jerry Jones for signing 1-year deals and 2-year deals with these old players, but what can Jerry do?
Okay, cool. Now let me go ahead and talk now. What I said this was I'm talking about his rookie deal before he had got paid. That's what I'm talking about. Like you just said, he came with the same team. and who else he brought in? Who else he brought in to make the team better? Just to get
Amari
Nolan
Cooper.
Carroll, and then that was just it. That was it, man. He didn't make nobody else. And like you said, the Zeke suspension. After he got suspended, it was like nothing else. And then again, too, as well, you had Jason Garrett. That's a long story with him. But of course, keep a long story short, that staff was able to adjust right. They just went on who next man up and just stayed there, and that's all they did. Now go back to 2018, like you just said. Yeah. So the 2018, what else? What else he did? Got rid of Dez Bryant. See, that's another damn. That was a crucial damn moment right there. A move that he did. That okay. And who else you brought in for that? You brought in Allen Hurst, Deontay Thompson, redrafted a rookie Michael Gallup, Tavon Austin, and that was it. And Cole, and you still got Cole Beasley. Basically, what you got is slot receivers. That's all you had got. That's not really make your team better. Okay, so then you trade away for
So you
Amari
saying
Cooper,
Dak
and that
Prescott
was
never
good.
had an elite team built around him? Is that what you're saying? He
You said
never
what?
really had an elite team built around him. That's
No,
what you're
because
saying.
if you go ahead and if you go ahead and grade that, if you go ahead and compare that defense to to the Eagles defense and they won a Super Bowl, or when they lost the Super Bowl, which one's better?
The
Of course, you're gonna
Eagles
say Eagles,
defense.
right? You can compare that defense too as well to the 49ers defense. When the 49ers was
The
the Super Bowl,
defense that
was that
Eagles
better?
had
Was
this
that
that
better?
won this
No,
past
hell
Super
no, bro.
Bowl.
Hell no. Especially that 2018 season, that defense was overrated once they had lost that game to the Rams. Overrated. Because all Jerry and his front office, because not only just only Jerry, the rest of his front office, Steven, Will McClay, all of them. All they really do is bank on that draft. That's all they do. That's not how you win. These teams show you every damn year. The Rams, the Eagles, the damn 49ers. Even though they ain't won it, they still got there though. I can still count them. They still did that shit by with trades, free agency, and then draft. You just can't build a Super Bowl team through the draft. And that's what the Cowboys doing. That's
So
all I'm
Jerry's
saying.
supposed to go out and just spend every dime he got on free agents to build the team. Is that what you're saying?
No, I never said that.
I mean,
I
you
just
said you
said
can't
was
build a team on the
I said
draft. All right,
participate
hold on.
more in the free
Let me read
agency.
this comment real quick, Miss Matrix. And who keeps
Mhm.
writing and signing those contracts, JB? You're proving the call a point. Okay, Jerry doing those
Yeah.
contracts because he believed that the players that he give that contracts to is supposed to give him a high ROI. That's why he get on contracts to him. Just like y'all say, those players he get on contracts like CD, he's the man. Dak, he's the man. When he get those contracts, Zeke, he's the man. He believe in those players that's gonna turn a hefty ROI, but they don't. That's the problem. That's the thing I'm mad at Jerry Jones about because he do be overpaying these players who don't never prove shit. So yeah, that's why Jerry signed them no contracts. But yeah, man,
See.
I just want to say like this, bro. I gotta
Mhm.
say this. In
Yeah. Go
my
ahead.
opinion, Jerry has put enough talent around Dak Prescott and his team since he's been here since my bad 2016. Since Dak been here in 2016, he's had a plethora of weapons on offense and defense. There have been years where the defense been sorry. There's been years where there have been, out of the 10, I could say about maybe two or three. But out of them 10 seasons, them 7 other years, bro, Dak has had plenty enough to get the job done. And it ain't goddamn Jerry Jones' fault. Because to me, Jerry Jones has put plenty of weapons out there for him. You can't tell me they goddamn, even the 2019 season, bro,
That
2021,
2019 season
2022,
overrated, man.
2023.
That
He didn't have
2019 was
weapons.
overrated. That
Huh?
defense was it really made with that defense was overrated.
There y'all
And then
go
on
with
top of
blaming
that,
the defense,
and
bro.
then on top of that, they weren't the whole players, the whole team wasn't disciplined under Jason Garrett. See, pretty much them players, man. My own, and then now my personal own opinion, how the way I really feel. This only going based how the way I feel. I feel like the reason why they was disciplined is because they was already done. They was just about done with Jason Garrett. That's why. They already knew that was his last year. They already knew he was leaving. I had already knew that. So that's how my that's just my theory with that 2019 season. But
What
either
about
way it go,
2021 season?
take 2021.
Yeah, what about
That's
2021 season?
uh very similar, except for their defense was a little bit more better. Yeah, their defense was better than the 2019 season. Similar but better. The defense was better than 2019
So
season.
what happened with the success with Dak Prescott with a run game and a defense? What happened?
That defense, yeah, yeah. I mean that running game, yeah. You watched the game too as well. It wasn't there. It wasn't there, bro. And then,
What about the
but
defense?
really mainly, but we're mainly what killed you. You watched the game. We all watched the game. What really killed that shit was penalties. Again, what fall to is not discipline. So that's all I'm saying about
So
that.
Dak
But
Dak
I'm just
interception
waiting for
didn't
you to.
contribute to that.
I'm just waiting for you to ask me the 2022 season. That's what I'm waiting for you to ask me.
But what about what? So hold on, 2021 team. So Dak, them interception he threw didn't have nothing to do with it.
The interceptions, shoot.
Yeah.
Only thing I remember from the 2021 season on top of my head was he was really playing really good. He was really playing really good. Uh, can't really remember too much of the interceptions. The interceptions, I remember the interception season. That was the 2022.
All right.
I
So
remember
what?
that's what
So what? So what
that
happened
was
in
2022.
2022 there, Terrence? What happened in 2022?
2022. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was some intercept. That was a time that season that y'all kept talking about so much about the interceptions a lot. And but that really was a great. That really was a really good season. It's just
What
like,
about the
bro, what really
defense? What
killed.
about the defense in 2022?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Defense was really, really good. Defense was really, really good, man.
They was
That was
good
the
in the
season.
playoffs too, wasn't they?
Yeah, that's what. But I'm
Yeah.
getting there. I'm getting there, bro. I'm about to get there, bro. Let me talk real. Let me cook real quick. Yeah, that defense was really good, bro. I'm gonna say this: the 2022 season, that was the only year in a long time the defense really showed up. Finally showed up.
What about
Finally
Tampa
showed
Bay?
up for the
They didn't
team.
show up against Tampa Bay.
So Tampa Bay, yeah, that was like
Yeah,
what
in the
30 something
playoffs.
in the playoffs. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
30. Yeah, they beat them. They put the beat on them, man.
What about Seattle in 2018? The defense didn't show up and we played Seattle in 2018.
Why you bringing back 2018?
I'm just
I thought we
saying.
was all talking about
You said
2022.
2022 was the only season in the playoffs that they played good. But I remember
Defense. Oh,
Seattle.
you talking
I
about
remember
defense, right? Yeah.
Seattle having the number one rushing offense, and then the defense play good against them.
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah,
did
yeah.
pretty decent.
Okay.
It wasn't all that though, but it was decent. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bring up Dak Delusional, man. What's up, Dak Delusional?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? Speak your mind,
Actually,
bro.
why is everybody always using the low hanging fruit, blaming Jerry Jones? Like Emma said, Jerry's not throwing no ball, catching no ball, running no ball. There's no game that we lost in the playoffs that you can put on Jerry Jones. If you can name one.
Oh, go ahead, talk,
You
man.
can't name one. Thank you. I was going to give you a chance to name a game. So I want to go detail. I don't want to go talk long and you talk long, I talk long. I want to prove little
Oh,
quick,
okay.
short points. What
Okay.
game in the playoffs is Jerry Jones' fault that they lost?
Now, so when you saying that
I'm
is
saying
when
name the game in the playoffs that's Jerry Jones' fault that they lost.
okay, so you since you want to say it like that, I would say 2022. I want to say 2022 season when the playoffs when they played against the 49ers.
How?
Because it came to back bite them in the ass is when they had got rid of Mari Cooper. That's what I'm trying to get my point about with JB on that point on the 2022 season
Hold on.
about what happened.
2022 wasn't lost because they got rid of Mari Cooper. 2022 was lost because Dak was spraying the ball around the field, missing open receivers and not doing the right reads.
Yeah, because then you had the lack of talent. That's what my point I'm trying to make.
How's a lack of talent when receivers are open?
The receivers are open, really? The receivers are really open. Okay, man. Okay.
Okay, go back and
Yeah,
look
so
on the
you watched
sideline.
all 22, right? You watched all 22 films and stuff
Yeah,
like that. You really seen it?
Yes, our
Okay.
receivers open. Go
Okay.
watch.
You must looking at something different because you must looking at something different. You must looking at some a different team from a different generation or a different universe or something. Because no, you only had CD Lamb. You only had CD Lamb, and that was it, man. That was it. You had CD Lamb with a bum ass knee of Michael Gallup, and you had T.Y. Hilton, which I say that's a good number 3 receiver, but still that's still not enough to move the needle though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, your all 22 is different from the one I got. Anyway, go back and watch T.Y. Hilton on the
Yeah,
side.
I know,
Let me
man. It's
finish
funny,
this
man.
statement. Go watch T.Y. Hilton on the sideline like 3 times. Go telling that. Look around the field. I'm open. Stop just looking to see something like that.
Oh,
You
really? Oh, really?
right. You
Okay,
don't remember
yeah,
T.Y. Hilton going to that
yeah.
like 3 times on the sideline? Oh, your TV didn't show that time.
Okay, man. Yeah. Okay, bro. Either way it go, bro. Either way it go. Either way it go. At the end of the day,
So
the man's the general manager. He is the general manager. His job is to make the team better. Like I said before, JB. Remember I said it. If you get a better quarterback, go ahead and fucking do it, dude. Go ahead and do it. You are the billionaire. You owner. You are still the only NFL owner that's the CEO, general manager, president, all that. Do what's better, bro. You won 3 Super Bowls. You know how to win, right? You know how to win. Go out there and make the team better. So why is he
if the
still
players don't
keeping
live up,
Dak then?
Man, he's
Why is he
done
still
if
that
the
keeping
though.
Dak?
He's
Why?
done that.
Why is he still here? Why?
that is here because fans like you.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because for one, his jersey sale, they played the race
Yeah.
card.
It's okay, Dad. You proved my
All right.
point then, man. He all about damn making money then.
Yeah,
You
but
proved my point
but
already.
at the same time, he still put players on that field for that to be successful though, bro. Even if he don't
Oh
wanna
man.
just make money. This talent that's been put out there by Jerry Jones on a consistent basis to me, bro. I get it. He makes some dumb choices sometimes, and a lot of them,
A
y'all
lot of
say
it.
he being cheap is going after these 1 year, 2 year deals or 38-year-olds that's over the hill and shit. It's because of the flexibility of the cap, which Dak has fucked up. Y'all don't ever want to look at shit like that though. But get mad at Jerry because he don't go get Derrick
He's
Henry.
the one.
He
That's
don't
what I
get
said. But
Devontae
he's the
Adams.
one that
He
paid
don't go
him
get no
though.
players like that.
And
Like,
it's the
come
second
on,
time
bro.
he did it.
Can't do that
And it's the
shit.
second time he did it though.
What?
That's what y'all ain't looking at it either.
What you
It's the
talking
second
about?
time he paid him.
Dak?
Yes.
Yeah, because of like Dak delusional
Hey, so
fans said, because of
because
fans like you and others that
why you
put
say
a
like
bad
me? Why you
name
gonna say
on
like me?
Jerry for
Why you
putting a
wanna say
bad
like
name
me?
on Jerry.
Come on now, look. Like, come on now, look. Come on now, look. This is normal, abnormal? Firing the head coach right after you win a Super Bowl. Come on now. Who does that?
See, that's the thing too. Y'all act like
Who
little
does
grown
that?
kids. Y'all act like little grown kids whose parents got a divorce, and you still blame your daddy because he left your mama. Stop blaming Jerry because Jimmy
That is a
Johnson
whack.
left.
That's a lame
Get
ass. That's
over it.
just a
You
lame
grown.
ass analogy, bro. You just made. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk though.
That's not lame. Them was 2 grown men. Stay out your parents' bedroom. They had their problems. They left. They separated. But
What up,
anyway,
DJ?
since Jerry don't put good teams on the field, name me 2 NFC teams that was better than the Cowboys in 2019.
What you just saying is irrelevant, bro. Really, like real talk. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just like real talk. It's just so irrelevant. But again though, like, come on now. After you won a Super Bowl, after you won it, uh, firing Jimmy Johnson. Do you
He
ever
didn't
win a Super
fire
Bowl
Jimmy for
after
one.
that?
Jimmy was going to leave
Do you
anyway.
ever?
See,
Do
get the
you
story
ever
right.
win? Do you
Get the
ever win
story
after
right.
that though?
See,
Do
that's
you
what I'm
ever
saying.
win? It's
That's
about
what
to
I'm
go
saying.
on
Y'all
30
act like
years,
little
bro.
kids
It's about to
when the
go on 30
parents get a
years.
divorce. You don't know the whole story. Jimmy was going to leave. Jimmy said he was tired
He damn
of
sure was. Yeah, he damn sure
whipping on
was.
the
Go ahead.
players anyway. So he was going to leave. So Jerry said, instead of leaving next year, go ahead and leave now.
Mm.
Go
Man,
read
look
Skip
here.
Bayless' book.
Like I say, man.
Jimmy Johnson was on the show with Terry Bradshaw, Troy Aikman, and James Jones. James Brown. He said Jimmy did not fire me. I was leaving anyway. I was already out the door.
Oh.
So get that story right. That's why I say stay out the bedroom with your parents.
Man,
Well,
like
I
I
live in my
say,
own household, sir. So you know what I'm saying. Now I don't live with my parents. So yeah, I'm just letting you know that.
yeah,
FYI.
like I
But
say,
anyway, yeah.
the
I'm gonna
Jerry
let you talk. I'm
Jones
gonna let you talk,
excuse,
DJ. I'm gonna let you talk,
yeah.
DJ, real quick. I'm gonna let you talk. Yeah. But anyway, it said it already on there. Anyways, either way, he really mainly did that anyways because he didn't offer him mainly that money though because he already won a Super Bowl. He putting up great teams. He was great. He was giving great players. Jerry was putting the money up. That's why he was flirting with the Jaguars team.
No,
That's
it had
why.
nothing to do with
So
that. It had nothing to do with that, man. You
either
can't
way,
tell me I
go though,
read the
bro.
book, I
Either
know the
way,
story.
go.
You just
It's
going by.
gone by 30 years now, bro. It's about to go on 30 years. We have not even get close to it. It
That's
don't
not
matter.
Jerry's
We never
fault.
got
And
close
you know
to
why
it.
they haven't got close?
At least the 49ers got there twice
You know why
already.
they haven't got close to it? Because they scared to invest in that quarterback position. They don't want to get a game changer at that. They
And then
don't.
you prove my point
DJ.
again,
They,
DJ.
they,
And you
they,
prove my point, DJ.
That's why they haven't, because they don't. They keep trying to cuddle around that position. Oh, we could turn a fourth round and think he can do this. Oh, we can bring in Joe Milton and think he can do that. Nah, you gotta go get a real difference maker at that position, and that ain't. And they don't want to do that for some reason. They keep cuddling around Dak. They keep catering to Dak. They keep drafting offensive linemen for Dak. They trading for Pickens for Dak. So they trying to do everything for Dak, and that
And
shit not working.
and they did the same thing with Romo too, bro.
Nah, he
Same
didn't
thing
do
with
the same
Romo.
thing with Romo. Romo
Yes,
had
they
shit
did.
roster.
Tyron Smith, Travis
That was at
Landry,
the back
Zach
end of his
Martin. You
Yeah.
career.
see,
Yeah, that
Romo
was
was
at the
still
back
there.
end though.
Romo was
Like
still there, bro.
Romo
Romo
back
was
was
still there.
down there
You said
broke down at that
they
time.
said a great offensive line in 2014, bro. Yeah, it was still there,
But
bro.
look, you said
They were
2014.
still there.
You said 2014. You act like
Hold on,
Romo
Hey,
didn't make the right throw on
hold
fourth
on,
down.
hold on, Terrence.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna let DJ cook, man. Go ahead and
Yeah,
say
yeah.
let's go one at a time.
You said 2014 like that was a bad year. Romo made the right throw. The refs took it away from him. Oh well, fuck it. Next year, okay, cool. But like I say, Romo ain't have a lot of great teams like like Dak didn't have. Romo didn't play with a subpar O-line majority of his career. He was ripping and running back there majority of his career. Dak didn't have the luxury of, like I said, all pro linemen, Pro Bowl receivers, 3 different offensive coordinators. All these good running backs and came. He didn't have solid tight ends since he came in the league, and all you keep hearing is excuses with this dude. And then, like I say, I ain't talking about the past, but this year it's getting annoying with the MVP shit too, because it's
Yeah.
like y'all hyping them up too damn fast. And it don't make sense. Y'all ain't giving no credit to Javonte Williams. He the real reason they toting that rock like that. Dak ain't really turning the ball over. He really slick. He has turned that ball over. A couple of defenders have dropped some interceptions. If you really want to be all the way 1,000% about this year he been having, but like I say, the Jerry Jones excuse, I've been through that shit out the window about 8 years ago. Y'all can stop bringing his old ass up because he ain't on the field playing and shit. I'm tired of that shit. So that's all I gotta say.
Yeah. All right, Terrence, what you wanted to put on that, man?
Yeah, so the end, we're just saying like at the end what he just said is, yeah, I definitely understand why you tired of this shit, cause I'm tired of it too. We all tired of it. But sorry though, bro. He's the general manager though, bro. His job is to make the team better. That's all I'm saying, man.
So wasn't his team better than Green Bay team when they got beat? Who had the better team on the field?
How the
Cowboys or
hell
Green
do they
Bay?
go 3 straight years with 12-5? He didn't put enough talent. Dak wasn't no difference maker in the 49ers game. He was turning the ball over. Even the Packers game. Yeah, you can say the defense sucked that Packers game, but shit, I suck too if I keep getting back on the field and 3 and outs and turnovers and shit. I'm tired as hell. Come on, man. Y'all got to look at the film and stop just, oh, the defense sucked. Well, Dak was so damn bad. The defense was always on the field half the damn time that game. So like I say, the playoff losses, he had enough talent to win them games. That defense wasn't bad versus the 49ers the both times. Like I
Both
said, you can
times.
the both times that was good enough to win them games. Dak was just fucking up. And people just, I don't know. It seemed like when Dak have the bad years or the bad games, it just goes out the window. But when he have a little good game, y'all motherfuckers remember that shit from 2 years from, you know what I'm saying? It get tiring. Like, I'm tired of that shit. Just like the Bears game this year. That shit went out the window like it wasn't nothing. I'm like, y'all didn't just see this dude dinking and dunking and threw 2 interceptions and shit. Now he have a good game versus the Packers. Oh my God, he MVP fucking P. No, 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 no. He not MVP. It's some quarterbacks playing better than him. And you can say, even with the passing touchdown to end, you got add in some of these QBs that got rushing yards on him too. So it's like this fan base is just fucking delusional sometimes, and it just drives me crazy because they, like I say, I don't know why they so in love with Dak Prescott, half this fan base. I don't know if it's on the personal level. I don't know if it's because his mom passed, his brothers and shit, but a lot of people in love with the person and not the player, so they can't criticize him without getting, or somebody can't criticize him without people getting their feelings, and they all sensitive about the dude. But he having a little solid year this year. I give him that.
Boy, keep going with that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Like, I've been like, bro, I'm only 30.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm a real Cowboy fan. I'm not one of them fake bandwagon niggas that just know. I've been watching these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Romos with DeMarcus Ware, George Selby's online, Jay Ratliff, and all that woo bullshit. So I'm not just no, oh shit, just talking out the side of my neck. No, I watch drafts. I know who Nick Eatman is, Mickey Spagnola, all these Cowboy reporters and shit. I'm not lying when it comes to that. He just haven't been no difference maker. He's not a difference maker. Everything has to be perfect. He needs a running game to succeed, and people getting their feelings when you say that type of shit. Yeah, he having a good year. Yeah, cool, solid year, but I mean, it's not MVP play. Even today, 3 of his touchdowns was dump offs. Ferguson took the one to the house. The other 2 was little doop. You could have handed them bitches off. I mean, the one of Pickens was a nice throw. I gotta give him credit on that.
Yeah, that was a decent throw,
Yeah,
but
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give the
that's
nigga credit. I don't just hate on the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I gotta keep it real about him. You know what I'm saying? That was a good little throw, but his stats be over, like they fluctuate, and it's false. Like, cause like I say, you can tell, like, it's something telling me like the Cowboys is like forcing his stats because he shouldn't have been in that game still trying to throw the ball. Why we not
they
running?
were throwing that ball a lot still.
Exactly. Why we not running that ball trying to get up out of New York?
Yeah.
They tried
Exactly.
to force his stats against the Bears, and he got picked off.
Yeah, he tried to force him. Then he got set down looking all sad because Joe Milton in the game and shit because he can't pass his stats like he did today. I'm like, ain't nobody stupid with Dak, man. He passed them stats. He been doing it for years, man. I've been watching him for years, man. Beating on scrub teams. Everybody get hyped. Oh, Dak back, wooty woo. Play a physical team. Now, like I say, I gave the nigga props for that Packers game. I was totally in shock. I thought he was gonna. I was in shock. I thought he was gonna play like, you know, how he normally play. You know what I'm saying? I gave him credit, but like I say, man, he ain't the MVP. They need to give some more people credit because, like I say, a bunch of excuses was gonna be made today if Dak played back. Oh, he was without his starting 4 offensive linemen and wooty woo. But since he played decent today, oh, now it's Dak played like this even without his offensive linemen and the wooty. They hyping him up. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that gets under my skin, dog.
So yeah, let me ask y'all this then. So let me tell y'all this though. So when it comes to the mother front office, like the 49ers and the Eagles, right? After they went to Super Bowl, or when they won a Super Bowl from both of them, when they found out like Carson Wentz was really not that guy, and then also too as well, that guy that they won a Super Bowl with, Nick Foles, still got rid of him. They went to hurry up and got a quarterback, Jalen Hurts. 49ers. When they knew that when they had already had lost the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo, they hurried and moved on. They when they got also too as well Trey Lance, found out he was trash, but end up too as well got somebody to find his replacement and got Brock Purdy. Move on like that. Okay, so why the Cowboys? Why didn't do why the front office didn't do that?
I don't know
Why didn't they
why.
do that then?
Because Jerry Jones has an ego, and he don't want nobody to look better than Dak Prescott
And y'all,
because he.
you continue to making my point though.
Okay,
That's
but
what
he
I'm
has
saying.
an ego with that type of shit. We know it. He always bring up his contract. I paid Dak $60 million. He don't want nobody to go out look better than Dak Prescott. You think he should? He know damn well he wanted to draft Shador Sanders, but he
So
know
who the
damn
main reason
well,
why? Well, who the main reason why we can't win though, bro? Who the ultimate
bro.
main reason why we can't win?
I can't. The main reason, shit. I'm gonna keep saying we ain't got no difference, man. I'm gonna put it on Dak. I don't give a damn what you say. Shit, I'm
But
putting it
who
on Dak.
drafted Dak though? Who
Man,
drafted Dak?
we drafted Dak 4th round
Yeah,
pick now. He
exactly,
came in
bro.
the league. He came in the
Exactly.
league with everything. A prime Zeke, a great offensive line, a solid Dez Bryant still, Jason Witten,
It's
Cole
solid
Beasley.
defense. But where was that defense in the damn Green Bay game, bro? The first year
Man, the
though.
defense,
Still
that
gave up
shit was
34 points
ass.
though.
Hold up.
Bro,
Can I
that
ask you a
35
defense.
question?
points.
The
Let
defense,
me
they was
Exactly.
middle
So
of the
where was
road.
that
They
let
wasn't
me
defense
answer
ass
at?
that
now.
question.
Where
Let me
was
answer
it?
that question. Time
No,
out. Let
I'm
me answer
talking
that
about
question.
that game.
Where was it?
Oh,
You can say the game, that defense was
Bro.
ass that game, but
No,
so
let
was
me
Dak.
answer that question real quick. That Green Bay Packers game, see, y'all forget. See, everybody's going to look at the final score. Without Dak 2 interceptions, what's that score at halftime? 17-14, or maybe Cowboys 14-14.
Exactly.
So
That
don't keep
scoreboard.
blaming
You
the
can say the
defense.
same shit. You can say the same shit with Pat Mahomes when he won first time won a Super Bowl too as well against them
That's Pat
49ers.
Mahomes though.
Same
That's Pat
thing.
Mahomes.
don't
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 Same
bring up
don't
thing.
Pat.
compare
And he
Dak with
Don't
damn
Pat
near
bring
threw
Mahomes,
Pat
two
bro.
picks.
Mahomes
Don't
up. You got to
And he
bring
threw
up
two
other
picks too as
quarterbacks.
well. And he threw
yeah,
two
don't bring
picks.
up Pat
Yeah,
Mahomes,
And
y'all
he
bro.
threw
got. You
two
can't. You
picks.
can't bring up Pat and Dak in
And
the
nah,
same
shut the hell
sentence.
up. Now
Nah,
shut the hell up.
nah,
Nah,
Let me
bro.
cook.
no,
Now
no,
shut
no,
up.
no.
Let me cook, man.
Uh-uh.
No, he still threw two picks when they were still losing. When they were still losing. And they ended up still winning.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
matter.
that's Pat Mahomes,
Did
bro.
Pat
He a
Mahomes throw a
winner.
pick six?
Yeah,
Like,
Pat Mahomes, Pat Mahomes. Cause yeah, you only saying that because what he is right now. I'm talking about back then when he first right before he won his first Super Bowl. That's what
So,
I'm talking
What
about.
up,
so
Trap?
you saying because Pat Mahomes that now, Dak a 10-year vet. When is Dak going to be that now?
Yeah, but
exactly.
why is Dak still there though, bro? Why is Dak still there?
Jerry
Who is
Jones
still
paid him
paying him?
$60
Who is still
million
paying him?
dollars
Exactly, Jerry, bro.
because y'all was
Exactly,
saying he
Jerry.
was gonna
Like I
be
keep telling
erasing the
y'all.
first
Like I keep telling
contract.
y'all motherfuckers, man. Bro,
What's up, fellas?
cut that,
Oh
get
man,
rid
hold
of
on
that.
now.
Let's go
Calm
get a
down,
better
bro.
quarterback. Let's go do it. But guess what though? They ain't gonna damn do it. Them
That's what
crackers ain't gonna do it, bro.
that's the
They gonna still
problem,
do the
bro.
same shit.
Jerry Jones got an ego. He can't. He can't. Like I'm
Yeah, he got an
telling you,
ego. Yeah, he got an ego. He
he
gonna
got
keep
it.
on doing what he doing.
He got an
Exactly,
Hold
man.
on,
ego.
hold on. Let me get
You
Trap up
understand
here.
what
Trap,
blaming
Yeah,
on
let
that?
Trap
You
talk.
hold up,
gotta go
man.
ahead and
Hold up,
blame it
Let
man.
on
Trap
who the
Hold up,
talk.
head of
man.
the snake first.
Hold
Who
up.
is the head of snake? Who is the head of
Hold up,
snake?
bro.
Is Jerry.
Hold up, bro, man.
Thank you, man.
Bro, hold on, dog. Hold
Thank
on.
you.
Let me get Trap up in here. Trap, what you got on this, bro?
Yeah, bring them
What's
motherfuckers
up?
over here. Keep bringing them over here.
What's up with it,
Damn,
JB?
I'm
What's up, fellas?
your ass, boy. Go
Y'all can
ahead,
hear me?
Trap. Yeah, I hear you.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like two things can be true. I feel like what I'm saying. We, we all know how Jerry get down, man. At the end of the day, honestly, I feel like he plays probably about a 50% of what's been, because at the end of the day, I feel like he do a good job. He have done a good job in putting the pieces together and putting his team, putting a good team. But I feel like it's really just mostly with me. It's about I think this organization don't do like the simple things. It's the little things that they overlook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like it won't hurt. Like I feel like they strongly believe in building through the draft. You know what I'm saying? And I know one thing. We all know Jerry. He ain't gonna go. He gonna keep some superstars on his team, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the most part,
Mm-hmm.
like he gonna keep some good talent on this team, bro. Like from T.O.'s and Dez Bryans and Zeke. He gonna keep,
All
especially
right,
at them key,
Cooper. Yeah.
especially at them key positions. He gonna keep some talent. You know what I'm saying on his team for the most part. I just feel like they lack a little bit because at the end of the day, like a veteran presence, a veteran move or two in the free agency won't hurt. Like what I'm saying, like some real, like just a little tinkle. They
I
gotta be.
think he finally did it with Kenny Clark and getting Kenny Clark from Green Bay.
Yeah, that was a nice one. You know what I'm saying, but
JB, I
never
gotta
if
disagree
they would
with
have
you on
never
that one.
traded. If they would have never traded if they would have never traded Michael, we would have never got Kenny Clark. It ain't like he would have paid Michael, then went got Kenny Clark. You know what I'm saying? Now that would have been some shit. You feel me? But we got Kenny Clark, but we at the expense of we took a loss we can get. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But
I feel, but I mean, he made a
Kenny
move though.
Clark is a
He
is a
did
is a
something. He
pro
did
though.
Hey,
something that
you
a
gotta
lot of
give Jerry some
people say
props.
Jerry would do, though.
He tested his nuts. So
Who did,
he got
what,
you know.
what do you say, DJ?
I said you gotta give Jerry props though. He showed some nuts.
Yeah,
He traded somebody. You know what I'm
Parsons
saying?
tried him though.
Yeah, he tried him.
Parsons
Yeah,
wanted to trade.
yeah, he wanted to trade, and Jerry
Yeah,
showed his ass.
Parson wanted out. Parson wanted out for sure. But I was just saying, like, if say for instance, if he would have paid Parson, we would have
And
never
got
seen no
Kenny
Kenny Clark.
Clark. Yeah, he could have got
You know,
Kenny Clark for sure with
he
Parsons.
could have, but they probably wouldn't have did. They probably would have went. They probably would have went a little bit more down. You know how they do it.
Yeah.
They would have.
Uh,
So
yeah, you facts.
Yeah,
a little bit
yeah.
more over. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
but hold on, but yeah, trap. They probably would have went a little bit lower because what they do. Because the reason why is they don't have the caps. They didn't have the cap space to
Yeah.
make moves like that.
Mhm.
Why? Because Michael requested that trade. That opened up a whole new window. You feel what I'm saying? Because they didn't really have to mess with the cap, and actually they gained more money by doing that to the cap
Oh,
by
they,
by
yeah.
honoring his trade because they were too constricted with the limited money that would hit against the cap with that contract. So they that's why they were making moves, getting those 1 year deals. I said this, making 1 year deals with these over the hill players because that's really all they can flex that cap to do. But since Michael said trade me, Jerry was like, shit, hold up.
Fuck it, trade. I mean, he got something for him, but
You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, he just got, But I still think that trade was a little rushed. I don't think Jerry really wanted to do it, but I just think niggas' prides and shit got in the way.
I
But
don't think Jerry never
I
really wanted
mean,
to
shit,
trade
Michael
Michael,
wanted
bro.
out.
Let's be
Michael
honest.
called his
yeah,
bluff.
Michael
You know what
requested
I'm
that
saying?
shit.
yeah, he
Trying to
did request
get
it.
his
That
nut
nigga
hang.
Jerry, he still with that big.
But JB, that's a
If he
tactic
had
though.
to, like,
Like,
if he would have made him look soft, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I don't think Micah. He went out there. He tried to stand 10 toes down,
Jerry could have got
and
rid
Jerry
of
said,
that
"Okay,
also.
bro."
But Jerry, it was a lose.
So that's something.
Jerry, hey, it don't matter with that
You
situation.
right?
It was gonna be a lose situation regardless because if he would have never traded Micah, everybody would have been looking at Jerry like he down bad. He holding Micah hostage, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he did, and if you do trade, the motherfuckers gonna have, you know what I'm saying, something to say
Cause
about
you can't lie, Trap. Before the Micah trade, everybody was crying. When they gonna pay Micah? Pay Micah? Pay Micah? So
it. Yeah, motherfuckers.
I don't want to hear that shit, man. Cause everybody was pay Micah. Get when Micah gonna get his contract? When he gonna get it? When he gonna get it? And then like I say, I ain't got no hard feelings towards Micah, man. He did what he did as a Cowboy. It is what it is. Fuck it, shit.
Yeah, I got love for Michael. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. I ain't gonna bash the nigga and say he was, cause I ain't that type of nigga. The nigga wasn't, bro. He's still. I'm sorry. He's just an impactful player. Whether he getting a sack or not, nigga gonna have to game plan against him. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Shit, nigga ain't finna go on no game and say I ain't gotta watch out for Michael Parsons. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
That's true too, DJ.
He-
But
yeah,
if
I
you
feel.
on that level, you're not supposed to get schemed out of a game, bro.
I And it mean,
yeah.
depends on what team, what left
But
tackle you got with
shit,
him.
you got Miles. What Miles Garrett do today? He got schemed out the game. He didn't have no impact like that. That's just
That's
how
a
it's part of the
rarity,
game.
bro. That's
But
a
you know
rarity
that
for
go that
Miles
go that
Garrett.
go with coaching. That go with coaching too though, because at the end of the day, Micah he ain't a Miles Garrett, but at the end of the day, Miles Garrett got to stay on that line. He gonna either be on the
Yeah,
right side or the left. You could put Micah anywhere. So for if you
yeah.
let them scheme him out the game, that's on y'all because you can
And
put
that's
him
on you because you can literally have Micah stand up and blitz. You can put
and
him
all type of shit. You can make him drop back. You
everywhere.
know what I'm saying?
You
You
know what I'm
can't double
saying?
team. You can't double team him if he's standing up as out ball linebacker.
But shit, that
If you
trade
put
it
him,
was all right.
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna
So
judge. I ain't gonna judge that trade until them draft picks. I want to see what they do with that shit. Cause if they end up drafting some more offensive linemen for Dak sorry ass, I'm gonna be pissed off, man.
well, we need some safety, bro. Like we need some fucking safety. And I ain't gonna lie, I love Donovan. He from my city. Any nigga from my city in the in the
Oh
in,
no,
in,
no, no, yeah,
in the league. Any nigga from my city in the league, I man say we can even if you ain't a Cowboy fan, you come from my city and you make
yeah.
it to where we come from and you make it there, bro. Hey, you got my support. But
Mhm.
say Donovan,
He just not good enough,
He,
man.
he, not, he can't
I
cover.
think we
He
need to
need
get a
to
quarterback
cover.
in this draft, bro. Straight up.
Me too, man.
We
But
need to
that
draft
nigga
a quarterback.
Stephen Jones, he lied last draft too, because he said he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna draft a quarterback coming up." Them niggas did not draft one. I was just
When
saying,
he say that, was
he's
that before he went and got Joe Milton or after?
I think that was before the Joe Milton.
He'll
Nah,
damn near tell your ass we did draft a quarterback. We drafted Joe Milton.
Man,
that's
that
what I
he,
thought when we got Milton. I was like, we ain't finna draft no quarterback.
Oh,
No,
they
sir.
still,
that is the quarterback. Shit, come on, we already know how the Jones get down. Shit,
man, that shit so trash. Them niggas had Shador Sanders just sitting right there. I'm like, man, this nigga finna pull the trigger. Nigga never did it. I said, boy, these niggas ain't serious.
Hey, Dak Delusion, what you about to say?
No quarterback's gonna play as long as Dak they're getting that money right now.
Hell no. That's what I'm saying. Jerry Jones
Man,
pride. He ain't finna let nobody be playing better than no Dak.
Man,
And you right about that. Let somebody get hurt. That's the only way.
yeah,
Man,
it seems like he gonna go down swimming with sinking with that. Like he
he
gonna
got to. He got because he got to swallow. He can. Jerry Jones can't admit he wrong. That's his problem. You see
Oh,
how?
it's not Jerry can't admit it wrong. Jerry was ready to get rid of Dak. It was people talking into paying Dak. Jerry didn't want to
Well,
pay Dak
yep.
this season.
I'm talking about how the NFL been going lately. Like how he's
I
seeing
don't
some of
know,
these
bro. Because at the
teams.
end of the day, bro, we always Jared don't give a damn what we say. He don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
nah.
the face. He
No,
don't
I'm
fuck
saying that Stephen Jones and McClay and the rest of the people talk Jerry into signing Dak.
That's what I'm thinking. Like Stephen Jones and Christine and them is behind this shit with Dak. Cause I'm like, Jerry Jones didn't want to give him that first contract. Cause
Didn't.
and they forced him to because people was gonna say he was racist and Tony Romo never had contract problems and wooty
Mhm.
woo.
Yeah.
So I think he got forced to give Dak that first contract. Now that second one, I don't know if he was drunk off some tequila.
I think
and
it was
all them
the
motherfuckers.
same thing with the second one. I think it
Yeah, they
was even
talked him
worse
into
with the
giving.
second one.
They talked Jerry into giving Dak that contract. Jerry wasn't going to
Yeah,
pay Dak.
Yeah, Dak Jerry stood firm to the last second. I'm like, he not
yeah,
finna do it, man. This
yeah.
this nigga did it, dog. I said, oh my. You know how mad I was that Browns game? I
Man,
was so uninterested in that game because of that
bro.
shit.
You DJ, man. I was heartbroken, bro. For real, bro. I was like, man. And then what turned out, if Jerry wouldn't have did that, that got hurt, and that could have did
That would
a
have been that would have been it right there.
lot.
Man, they would have stood, he would have won, but he didn't got finesse, man. So he got to stick with his guns
Yeah,
with it.
yep.
He
You
got
gotta
to
stick
stick,
with it.
yeah, he got to stick
Yep.
with his guns and try to pray and hope Dak can win some shit with him. But
Hopefully,
I ain't gonna lie, I think Dak window is closed. Them 3 straight 12-5 seasons, that's
Mm-hmm.
when he had his chance right there.
Yep.
Now, I think it's like the back end of the Cowboys. They ain't even, I ain't gonna lie, I don't see them winning a couple more games this year. Like, I know they were gonna beat the Jets, the Panthers, but this shit finna get tough.
Yep.
And this ain't like them. This ain't Dak when he can beat up on the NFC East and he ain't playing against no comp. He got to play against Jaden Daniels twice
And Washington
now.
just beat up on Chargers.
Exactly, they just beat up on the
27-10.
Chargers.
a lot of
Yep.
people don't want to. A lot of people don't
Mm.
want to go back when they always holler them 12, them 3, 12, and 5 years, but they don't want to go back and look at them schedule game for game. But that was the weakest.
Is that that's all we be saying too?
We had
Dak
the
didn't have
weakest
the
schedule
benefit
them
of weak
years.
schedules,
We
all
had
kind of
weakest
shit.
schedules. Like
Yeah,
them
but see,
weak
yeah.
ass schedules them 3 years back to back.
Yep.
Ass schedules.
Facts, weak schedules. And see now the NFL, they didn't call them, oh, okay, y'all want to be good. So now we finna give you a hard ass schedule. And last year, I wouldn't say, was that a hard schedule or Dak was just ass?
He was
Dak was
ass.
just he was just ass, man. Dak was ass. I'm like, yeah, he was bad last year. I'm sorry. I
Yep.
don't know. Yeah, that shit was bad last year. Cooper Rush damn near looked better. That was
Yep.
sad. And
That's
niggas
because
got
guess
mad
what?
too.
That's because we ain't have really no running game last year, and Dak get exposed when he ain't got no running game, bro. When Zeke went out them, bro. When Zeke got suspended, man, you seen how
Man,
Dak
that
looked,
was the worst quarterback play I ever seen, Trap. When Z
bro.
got suspended.
Zeke got suspended, man. That nigga, that shit look like a whole turnaround from how he looked when at first when Zeke was
And that's what Dak been his whole career, that running game. But like I say, people ain't give Zeke credit, man. I'm like, man, that's sad, man. Niggas ain't give Zeke no credit for Dak
nope.
little for 4 years, man. They was just,
Nope.
oh, Dak. I'm like, nah, nigga, they focus this Zeke team, nigga. This ain't no Dak team.
And that's what
Zeke,
they doing now with
that,
Javante Williams, bro. Can't you see it?
oh, trust me, I see it. Oh, they don't even care for Javante Williams being
Nope.
top 3 in the
Right.
NFC, top 2 in rushing and shit. They don't give a fuck about that.
Nope.
Long as Dak got
They
his
go straight to
stats.
they go straight to MVP.
Yep. Straight to MVP in week 5. All right, cool. I'm gonna let them have their joy right now.
That little
I don't
dude,
want to hear nothing in week 12, nigga. We ain't in
Yep.
the playoffs.
Yep.
Nah, nigga, we had the MVP, remember? I don't want to hear shit now.
They're
That's
gonna
all I'm
have
gonna
all
say.
type of excuses then.
Yeah, they're gonna have every excuse in the world. Trust me. We know how this shit go. Real Cowboy fans know how this shit go, man.
Because we
Mm-hmm.
say Dak played good, Dak played well. No, Dak had a screamed a good game. He was elite. No, that's not elite.
Mhm. That's not elite. That today wasn't even elite today. You can say he had 4 touchdowns, but nah, the 3 I count. I mean, he played good though. I ain't gonna go,
Yeah, man.
he
That's what
did
we
his
saying.
job.
He did his job.
Yeah, he did.
Hey,
he did what
He
supposed to
did
do.
his job.
hey, y'all.
He
Do
better
y'all
play
boss
good.
pat y'all on the back for having a good for doing a good job?
No, I'm not
I
gonna
never had
say
no
No.
boss pat me
for
on the
doing
back and say,
for this
"Hey,
big.
JB, you did a good job."
But see what Dak love was when Dak do a good job. This the most greatest show they ever seen ever. God damn.
See, my
Fuck.
thing I tell them too, they are so used to looking at Dak mediocre play. When he
Yup.
finally does the job of a quarterback, it's like, oh, that's great. That's great. Even like in
No.
105, they said Dak is finally throwing crosses with some time and anticipation. In his 10th
Mm-hmm.
season, it took you
Wow.
10 years to do this.
Congrats. That's all I've been saying too, man. They treat him like he a rookie, man, on a rookie deal. Man, this nigga 10-year vet, dog. I'm not impressed. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, they
Nope.
been babying this dude all his whole career.
Yeah, babying him his whole career. I'm so tired
Right,
of that
Yeah.
shit. I'm just ready
right.
for a new era, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I was a part of that first when his first couple years, bro.
Ain't
I
nothing
was
wrong with it.
rocking with that,
I mean,
bro.
I did too.
I got tired of that shit though, man.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
ain't
tell
gonna
you,
lie. I was a
when,
big Zeke fan, but I was like
I
I'm
was a
like,
big Zeke fan too, but I used to put my neck out on the line for Dak, bro, because at the end of the day, Dak from my hometown too. You know what I'm
oh,
saying?
okay, yeah, ain't nothing wrong
So
with it, but yeah.
but look, you gotta look at it though. That year when he fucked his pinky up against Tampa Bay.
Mhm.
That game when the first game of the that's when I got out the
Yeah.
like that, bro. I was like, yeah,
What was that? 2021?
I
2022.
can't
That
see
was
them. I can't see
2022.
us doing nothing with it.
I jumped off I never was really on it, but then I turned to like, man, fuck this nigga Dak. We need a new quarterback probably like 2019, man. I just like, man, I don't give a fuck who can play. They can be the worst quarterback ever. I'm just tired of looking at Dak, man. I don't know what it is, man. Like, man, I just hope he can. I don't know if he can win one, but it's time for something new back there,
Yeah, bro.
man.
It's
Shit.
time for something new, bro.
It's time for something new,
I
man.
can't hear you, JB.
Huh? What'd you say, Trap?
Welcome my truck and take over my truck. I think he said he couldn't hear you, but I can hear you. Shit.
Y'all can hear him?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear him.
am I good?
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, okay, hold on. That's probably on my end then.
Yeah,
That's what
you
got
might
on my end.
go out and come back in. You might be better. Yeah. But yeah, man, this shit. I'm just like when I came in here from the beginning. I wasn't trying. I never was criticizing the guy. As far as this game, I gave him all the credit. My thing is we can't forget about Javante Williams, and I made a video about that shit yesterday, man. And it's still going on. Like they're not looking at the performances from Dak these last 2 games, but pretty much they calling him MVP when we lost to the Eagles. But even from the
Mm,
Eagles game all the way up until now,
facts.
it's been Javante Williams who's been the most consistent in performing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
Told that rock.
he,
Yep.
Dak is the beneficiary of Javante Williams, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
that's what Dak needs to perform. He needs a run game. So how are we slighting him or not giving him no credit when it's obvious when we seen when he's had a run game, he
Mhm.
plays on a different
Yeah,
level. Like,
that's what
is
he
that hate?
needs.
Is that hate? Because you say that?
That's what they
Nah.
consider. That's hate because he supposed to be the QB. He don't need no running game. He can do it all. He's superhuman, man. He can throw for 450 every week. It's nothing to Dak. So when you criticize him, like, well, when you say little stuff like that, I guess that's criticism, and you know how they overblow it. But the facts, it is what it is, man. Shit,
That
it's been in the pudding, like, but like ESPN and like Chase Daniels hyping them
Oh, that
up.
dude right there, he the
Chase
king,
Daniels, he just hyping him
bro.
up, but
That nigga
man.
love that.
Oh,
But see, the
that
thing
dude is the
about it, when he
king of Smurfs,
criticized Dak
bro.
he criticized Dak on that Bears game on YouTube, the views was low. But when he praised him on that Green Bay game, that bitch was high as hell. I said,
Mm,
oh, okay.
man.
Okay,
Man, that shit sad, man.
he getting it. Also, he getting his chili. That's all that
Yeah, that
Shay
trust.
said the lead from Shady McCoy because he couldn't stand when Shady used to tell the truth about that.
Yeah, Shady McCoy was keeping it real about it. He was
What?
telling everything about that. He didn't play with the most Pro Bowler player any QB has ever played with, bro. This nigga didn't play with like 20 plus type of elite type talent players, like Pro Bowlers and shit. Like, no, you had 12 all pros and Pro Bowlers on one team one time, or how many, 9 or whatever. Shit, Deron Bland,
Yeah, he
Trayvon
did.
Diggs, all them niggas, man. I'm not hearing it, man. Even when Trayvon Diggs was getting all them interceptions and shit, man, you had a chance to win your Super Bowl, at least go to the
He did.
NFC Championship. With
He
all
did.
that, how y'all hype him up to say he all this and that in a bag of chips. So I just don't get it why we ain't went to the NFC Championship at least with this dude if he all this and top
He all
five
that.
and all this in the world, and he better than I didn't heard niggas bring up Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. I'm like, are y'all on drugs? He can't sniff them dudes' talents, man. Literally. Like, come on, man. He can't do nothing they can do. Nothing at all. I'm like, bro, y'all go to the farm about this dude that he playing some solid ball.
Yep.
He
is.
had a he had a good game today, I guess. His only two wins this year versus two teams that's picking in the top 5 in the draft. Congrats, MVP. What else? What else? Why he the MVP? I guess because he wearing one sleeve now and shit. I don't know. I
Because
mean,
he tossing throwing yards because most of them yards came in garbage time against the Browns, but not the Browns. But against
yeah,
the
the garbage.
Eagles and everybody, against the Eagles and the other team he lost to.
Yeah. He was the MVP of the Eagles game because he threw a couple dots. I forgot. Okay, yeah. They
Yeah.
said he was the
They
MVP because he threw some dots.
ready to blame CD Lamb for that.
Yeah,
He
I
threw
mean,
no touchdowns.
nah,
I
I
mean,
gave CD his blame, nigga. You come here too, nigga, Butterfingers.
yeah, CD did drop the motherfucker though.
Yeah. I criticize everybody. I'm not one of them fans. Nah, nigga, you come here too, nigga. You need to catch some shit. You wearing
But
88.
but
You
see
need to catch that shit.
the thing is, CD dropped the pass, but if I go back to blame everybody else, but if Dak would have hit Ferguson, them CD passes didn't make a difference.
Wouldn't even
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
I ain't gonna
Yep,
lie,
he missed Ferguson on that first touchdown. He underthrew his ass.
nah,
Yep.
Ferguson dropped it. That bitch laid. That bitch laid. And the old boy put that pop on Ferguson ass, and
I ain't gonna lie. Dak threw some hospital balls that first game. Boy, he was trying to
you
send
got
niggas
you
to
got to
the
catch it.
ER.
I ain't gonna lie, brother. They hit your
And
hand.
I ain't gonna lie, that one, if CD would have caught that bitch over the like that deep, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if that safety would have took
Let's go back to
man.
Oh, you
first.
see the one they threw to Turpin, what, the other week when Turpin got laid out on the sideline?
Oh yeah, that a hospital ball thrower. Trust me, I
Yeah. He
know it.
Turpin got murdered.
Man, I don't even know why they be trying to throw he passes to that little nigga dog.
So that's
Turpin
why
got
I
a big
don't
heart
blame the
though,
receiver
brother.
they
I ain't gonna
drop
lie.
balls because you got
I used to be like
the
that at first. I thought he was straight gadget, but that little nigga got a big heart though.
Yeah, nah, he a good football player.
He'll try to do something for my mom.
He be getting open and shit when he get open.
I just don't. I just feel like Dak ain't comfortable with short
Man,
receivers. He ain't accurate enough. Like
yeah, he just
but see, that's why I
fact.
don't blame Cowboy receiver a lot when they drop Dak balls because they got to work harder than most receiver calls to
Oh,
catch Dak balls.
trust me. I remember the Dez era when they were saying Dez was washed and shit, but Dak can't hit him for shit. Inaccurate balls. I'm talking about what man? They blamed everything on Dez. They did it with Cooper. I remember they was all on CD ass last year when he got in Dak face on the bench talking about CD a bitch and wooty woo because Dak ass couldn't throw the ball versus that Raven game or some shit or the year before then. I was like, boy, I hate this fucking fan base. Dak fucking suck. That's all y'all get to say. Shit. But I don't know why people think I don't know. I guess I don't know. Shit. I don't know what's up with this fan base when it comes to that dude.
Man,
They like
say
his story. He got they go off his story of his mother and
Yeah,
his
that's what it
brother,
is. Yeah,
how he came up.
And like I say, we don't hate Dak, bro. We want him to succeed. It's just I think the fans and the excuses and all that shit that came with this dude over the past 10 years, it just make you get tired of his ass. And
it's a difference between Dak fans and Cowboy fans.
exactly. It's a huge difference between Dak fans and fucking Cowboy
I don't
fans.
give a damn who it is. If they hindering my team, I'm a Cowboy fan for at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
yeah. In a decade, it don't take a decade to get to no NFC championship with the same quarterback. I don't give a fuck. With
There's
the talent Dak has had.
Right.
no
And
quarterback has ever won a Super Bowl. No, I ain't gonna go that far. No quarterback has won a divisional playoff game if he haven't done it with his team by year 6 after in his 10th season. So
yes.
that we're not winning up with that. He gotta defy history.
Yeah,
But
trust me,
the
Kimfo. I know we not. Trust me.
The Lions then made a whole turnaround.
That's
Remember
because they switched their quarterback. They got nuts. Even like the Broncos. Fuck it, Russell Wilson trash. I paid him all this money. You know what? We just gonna eat the cap and cut him. But we ain't got no GM with no balls like that. I gotta make sure Dak win something. I gave him this 60 million. But see, if I was Jerry Jones or whoever, I would have been got rid of his ass. I don't give a damn what I paid him. Fuck it, we give him shit, man. He ain't finna keep hindering me like this. But like I say, he got Jerry Jones got an ego. He just can't help himself, bro. He can't admit that he was wrong about this quarterback, man. And
No,
he just
Jerry,
don't.
I think Jerry
Jerry
has
never
admitted
wanted
to
that.
himself he was wrong.
Well, he has admitted it, but
I think he kind of accepted it, and I think he was going to. Like you were saying though, DJ. Me and you, but I thought he was really going to let him go. I mean, not let him go, but not re-sign him.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I think Jerry's kind of like, because he said it. Didn't he say this? He said, "I already paid the quarterback."
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Got hurt.
Jerry do be taking shots at that nigga. Because he did say like last year, I think he used to like we go as far as that go, and then we was ass.
Yep.
So he's basically saying we
But
ass because of that.
Oh,
Shit.
God.
Oh
it's like any
God.
quarterback.
Yeah, you go as far as
You
your
go as far as
QB
your
go.
quarterback.
Still though, no,
Yeah,
real
but
shit.
people don't
Any
want to hear.
quarterback.
Dallas fans don't want to hear that. Oh no, you got to have a number 1 defense, a 2,000 yard rusher. You got to have an all pro line. And if you don't have that, there's no way Dak can win.
Facts, man. He just got to come with his excuse. Like I say, Jane Daniels last year would have been enough for me. I would have been so mad if I was Jerry Jones. I've been like, man, ain't no way in hell a rookie took this team to the NFC Championship in his first year, and I didn't put all this around that, and he can't even get me this year in nah, man. But I don't know. So I guess Stephen Jones really running this shit behind doors.
I think so too.
And he did with players that wasn't good enough for Dak.
Exactly.
Jaden Daniels' offensive line got one of Dak's old offensive line on. He did it with what's that? Noah Brown.
Yeah. And didn't Jalen Hurts win with Kellen Moore? Remember Kellen Moore was dog shit though. Oh, okay. Yeah. It was his fault.
Yeah, it was Kellen Moore's fault.
It was Kellen Moore's fault.
Option routes.
Yeah, his option routes. That's why Dak led the league in interceptions while missing 5 games. Because the option routes and the scheme wasn't good enough.
I ain't gonna win
Yeah.
whole.
Trust me, man. I didn't heard it all when it came to Dak, man. Fuck, man. That shit. And this is why I'm just ready for a new quarterback, man. I wouldn't give a damn if it's just somebody new. I'm just tired of hearing the excuses with him. But hopefully, you know, I mean, he might. I don't know, man. I don't think Dak can win shit, man. It's a decade of proof he can't win shit. So I ain't finna have hope he can. Shit, I ain't finna even putting that my brain that Dak can lead somebody somewhere because he just can't.
So what? I look. What y'all think that they can do what pieces y'all think they gotta put around that for him to just I ain't gonna say get us to the Super Bowl or to the championship, UFC championship.
Trap. Let me answer that. What pieces have he hasn't got that couldn't take the nigga there? Because he didn't had a lot of. I mean, if you go ask goddamn Josh Allen, would love to play with Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, and Travis Frederick and Zeke, and had a defense that had a nigga that had 10
The seven
interceptions and
stretches,
a
For real.
DN that had 10
had
plus
12
sacks.
sacks.
Nigga would pass out. Shit, nigga, hell yeah, shit. So I mean, I don't know what you got
Yeah,
to
you
put around
don't
Dak,
know what
man.
else you could give him, bro.
Yeah, that exactly.
Right now,
That,
I think he got
that,
the best receiving core out of any quarterback in the league, bro. I'm talking about pass
Facts.
Cooks, pass CD. He got the best receiving core, bro, than
Facts.
that
any
dude,
quarterback in the
especially
league.
that dude, Flournoy, he looked like he might.
Oh yeah, Flournoy look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
Turpin making plays, Tolbert
he got
making
an
plays.
A1. He got an A1 this year. He got an A1 core, like.
and,
But like y'all said though, he didn't had that since for a long time. I liked it when he had Cooper, Gallup, uh,
You keep hearing all these
Wilson,
people you naming.
the
Brown.
dude from that came over here from Green Bay. What's his name? Cobb.
Ah,
Yeah, Randall Cobb.
Man,
remember Brandon
those are
Cooks, he
killer
was
players.
talk to him. Yeah, he didn't have some weapons, man. Brandon Cooks, he was damn near 1,000-yard receiver every year before he came and played in Dallas.
I just feel like Dak he's shrinking the big game, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, he
he's shrinking the
definitely
big
do,
game.
man.
I think he get nervous or something, and
He get that deer in the
like
headlight.
he'll go out there and ball out, but as soon as some like the Chiefs or something come to town, he gonna want to dink and dunk. He gets scared, like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to do everything perfect, not throw to it. Man, get out there and play, man. Shit.
Just play football, nigga.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
what I was saying the other day. Just play football, bro.
Just play football, bro. We don't care, nigga. Throw 5 interceptions. Get the W. Fuck it.
For
I
real.
don't care for the 400-yard games and the L's no more, man. I'm tired of that shit. All the 400 and versus the weak ass Jets, the 0-4 Jets, and the Giants, where you throw for 300 plus, but it take you 50 attempts to do it in overtime. But okay, I'm
Right,
tired of all that
right,
shit, man.
right.
Nigga gotta go down. Nigga gotta go down there and about 20 points for to
20
get picked
exactly.
up against the motherfucking Green Bay Packers and shit.
Ah, I respect him though for that pass. He showed a little something, man. Shit, I
Nah, he
gave him his
turned up.
credit.
He turned up in that
Gave him a little
motherfucker.
credit. Yeah, I gave him his credit.
I can't. But a tie is crazy, bro. Like they need to
Yeah,
change that shit. What happened
yeah,
to such depth?
yeah.
Grown ass men talking about they tied. That's, man,
Man, I'm tired of yeah,
it's
man.
supposed to
Nigga
be
tired.
life
Hey,
or
Rashad,
death.
hey, man, I got to head out, bro. I appreciate everybody for stopping
All
through, man.
right, JB, man. Appreciate you, man.
Delusional, man. I appreciate y'all for stepping up on the panel, man.
I appreciate you,
Really
bro.
All right,
appreciate it.
JB. Appreciate you. Holla at you, my
Yes,
guy.
sir. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get out of here. You know, me and wife about to cook up something
We'll
real.
see you next week, Panthers, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
All right.